At this time, the main pool is closed. If you are in the main pool, you need to exit at your first opportunity. Thank you. At this time, the main pool is closed. If you are in the main pool, you need to exit at your first opportunity. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Day 2 Finals 2024 NCSA Age Group Swimming Championships here at Rosen Aquatics and Fitness Center. We will be getting things started just a little bit early with some awards that we need to present from last night. Awards for event 17 girls, 12 and under, 200 medley relay. In 8th place, Lake Country Swim Team, Grayson Schindel, Reese Slider, Angelina Remus, and Reese Jankowski. In 7th place from Machine Aquatics, Ella Mueller, Kennedy Maston, Mara Wilson, and Adriano Flores. In 6th place from Patriot Aquatic Club, Emma Kierskowski, Grace Stasiali, Ella Brace, and Grace Zhang. In 5th, Long Island Aquatic Club, Virginia Kuttner, Emily Wang, Mila Fisher, and May Strasser. In 4th place, Nova of Virginia, Alicia Fatare, Charlotte Bruning, Lane Jacobs, and Victoria Sessa. In 3rd place, Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Mira Patel, Angelina Liu, Julie Diaz, and Jenna Ryan. In 2nd place, Verona area swim teams, Emma Nelson, Caroline Nielsen, Emma Sina, Lucy Parody. And our 2024 NCSA girls 12 and under 200 medley relay champions from Nation's Capital Swim Club, Olive Dunn, Violet Mullen, Jillian Shiflett, and Ellie Brenner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 18, boys 12 and under 200 medley relay. In 8th place, Nova, Virginia, Riley Harrington, Nathaniel Doran, Trent Abbott, and Proctor Trinnet. In 7th place from Rochester Swim Club, Landon Lasek, Hudson Brennan, Elliot Leisure, and Lucas Wang. In 6th place from Monocacy Aquatic Club, Alexander DeMarco, Brian Zong, Jarrett Zhao, and James Huang. In 5th place, Rockville Montgomery B Relay, Zender Pika, Brian Sanjaya, Connor McCullough, and Nicholas Nishnayanzi. In 4th place, New Triers, Lubo Chorbajiski, Daniel Shanis, Matthew Logan, Samuel Cast. In third place, nation's capital, Angelo Medina, Ryan Tremonti, Wesley Monckton, and Logan Hillman. In second place, from Nova, Virginia, John Danahy, Richard Linconis, Brady Hawk, and Daniel Bungie. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 200 medley relay champions, from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, John Gravel, Peter Gual, Trip Thomas, and Selim Erickson. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 19 girls, 13-14 400 medley relay. In 8th place, Nova, Virginia's B relay of Annie Carlson, Jillian Place, Natalie Tang. In 7th place, from Rise Aquatic Club, Haley Purcell, Olivia Jern, Ella Giblin, and Emma Rapkin. In 6th place, from Hokie Aquatics, Jillian Wiersma, Lainey Alderman, Caitlin Fillo, and Leah Santos. In 5th, from Long Island Aquatic Club, the B relay of Una Diaz, Yuan Tian, Yuna Lee, and Allison Hayes. In 4th place, Nova of Virginia, Brentley Patterson, Abigail Bonham, Mia Eubank, and Caroline Williams. In 3rd place, nation's capital, Mackenzie Corey, Sloan Roca, McKinley Cushman, and Samantha Romer. In 2nd place, from Long Island Aquatic Club, Vivian Zangaro, Sophia Lyons, Karina Dye, and Sasha Carafin. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 400 medley relay champions, from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club, Harper Bartholomew, Fiona Sanjaya, Annika Kai, and Gabrielle Day. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 20 boys 13-14 400 medley relay. In 8th place, from nation's capital, Caleb Kamat, Christian Greer, Connor O'Neill, and Tyler Kaminsky. In 7th place, Long Island Express, Ethan Chinea, Kyle Kim, Matthew Schultz, and Toby Nwosu. In 6th, Rockville Montgomery, Jay Deviney, Christian, Everone Garza, Rafael Fontana, and Jeremiah Jermosin. In 5th, from Rochester, Kai Joyner, Bennett Kruckenberg, Matthew Ding, and Gabriel Broden. In 4th, Nova of Virginia, Ariane Tanpe, Hugh Harrell, Jacob Dameron, and Owen Miklos. In 3rd, from Long Island Aquatic Club, Reed O'Connell, Gia Zhu, Aiden O'Shea, and Xavier Kulak. In 2nd place, from Machine Aquatics, Maxwell Thompson, Hugh Wargen, Benjamin Matthias, and Neil Wargen. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 200 medley relay champions, from St. Charles Swim Team, Thomas McMillan, Joshua Lack, Colin Bew, and Brady Jordan. Congratulations, gentlemen. And with that, I ask you all to please stand, remove your hats, direct your attention to the scoreboard.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2024 NCSA Age Group Swimming Championships Day 2 at the beautiful Rosen Aquatic Center in Orlando, Florida. This event is sponsored by Speedo, and we're going to jump right into the girls 12 and under 200 freestyle, the C final. We have Charisma Schum from Long Island Express, Violet Mullen from NCAP, Corinne Rinker from Eagle Swim Team, Kara Brady from Hinsdale Swim Club, Nora Francis from Nova, Sophia Angelupu from Tennessee Bar, Lane Jacobs from Nova of Virginia, and Grace Tosiali from Patriot Aquatic Club.
2:04.81 was Kara's time. She's the top seed in this heat. Let's see if they can get a little faster tonight.
The meet record in this event is a 155.06. My name is Bill Schulz. I'm the meet director for this meet. And next to me is the mountain man, Derek Ammerman.
Woo-hoo! I couldn't yell while they were getting the start, so I had to wait until we got done.
Tried to time that perfectly for y'all.
Y'all. You mean those south of I-80? Now, it looks like right now the two middle lanes and lane, no. That's 3, 4, and 7. Rinker, Brady, and Jacobs look to take the early lead. They head into first.
As you would expect in a prelims finals event, first 50 is pretty tight. We'll see how things settle out. Like I said, the meet record is Erin Gemmel, 2017, 155.06.
I'm shocked.
Fact that she has the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Oh, I get it. Sarcasm.
Oh, yeah. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Corinne Rinker is from Eagle Swim Team is taking the lead.
Nice.
31-2 split.
Both out in the 59, her and Kara Brady. So right now they're under what they swam this morning, so it should be good.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of fast times tonight. Good energy in the crowd tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So, the temperatures are up. It's warm. And so we've seen a lot of great swimming. Everything's focused on one pool rather than the chaos of the morning. So
Lane Jacobs is taking a move. Right there with Kara Brady for first.
At 31.99, the only swimmer under 30. Nope, we had a 31.98 also.
By Sophia.
Yep. Kara's leading at the first 50, then gave up the lead.
I think Kara's got it now.
Rinker.
She's a little ahead of, she's about a half body length now ahead of Lane Jacobs and closing fast. 2:04 this morning. She's going to be at 2:02 tonight, which is good. That's a good swim.
Kara Baker from Hinsdale Swim Club out of Illinois touches the wall first. We're going to slip over to the B final now as they get ready behind the blocks. Catherine Rosenbaum, lane number 1, Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. And lane number 2, Leighton Lentz, also Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. And lane 3, Charlotte Brunning is from Nova, Virginia. In the middle lanes, Mara Ahern in lane 4, Jenna Ryan in lane 5, both from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. Lane number 6, Audrey Default, that's Nation's Capital Swim Club. Sometimes you'll hear us call them NCAP.
You might
and,
hear them.
Rachel Brzezinski, lane 7 from Waukesha Express, and Sarah Young, lane 8 from Rockville Montgomery out of Potomac Valley.
What's funny is I saw a cap earlier today. We've been talking about Rockville Montgomery all the time. I actually saw a Rockford Marlin Swim Club cap here at the meet.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
They have the same. So, anytime I see RMSC, all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, it's Rockford. But, yeah, there's not much really close with Rockville and Rockford.
Right. But it is
Mara Ahern from Rockville, Montgomery, the early lead. Thank you. So, Bill, when you're swimming this event, you said you were a distance swimmer. This is kind of more like it's becoming a sprinter's event now.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, it used to be you had to, I think it's one. I think the 200 is a very, very difficult, and I think the 200 free is in and of itself very difficult, especially at this age. You have to go out strong, but you can't go out crazy. You have to build those legs up. Really got to let that 50 build and be patient with it. Mara Ahern from Rockwell
Ahern
Montgomery she was leading at the 50. She's building on her lead at the 100s out in 57-1.
57. If she can hold it, she's really going to beat her time at 2:01 from this morning.
Yeah, it looks like she looks very good.
She looks really comfortable.
Be very surprised if she doesn't go under 2 minutes here, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah. So
30.1.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to take a monkey and the whole tree jumping on her back in order for her not to do it.
I like her chances here. We don't see any pianos falling out of the skies.
Right.
So
second, you got Jenna Ryan there, and then you got Catherine Rosenbaum down in lane 1 that she's fighting for third along with Charlotte Bruning.
Going to be a 1-2 sweep for Rockwell Montgomery here in the B final. 158, 200.3. Some great drops from this morning.
Really nice drops.
Yeah, we were talking about the strategy here. I think it's got to build the first 50, and I remember John Urbanchik talking about how you're just building the kick in each 50. And, but once you get to the 100, and anytime you get to the middle of any race, a 200, 400, a mile, it doesn't make any difference. I really think the third quarter of that race is the most important. You've already swum half the race. You've got some fatigue, legs and arms are tired, and then you gotta go back there and do it again. So you got to be mentally prepared for that.
Well, I always, I like to keep it simple with my swimmers, so I say build, hold, crank, and go.
Yep.
I mean, that's how I like to have them do their 50s. But, whenever we're doing 200 stuff, we're always talking about that third 50.
All right, so let's meet the championship finalists in from North Palm Beach Swim Club. They're new to the NCSA meet this year. We have Gia Giuseppe in lane number 2 from Patriot Aquatic Club in Illinois. We have Ella Brace in lane number 3 from Verona swim team, Lucy Parody. Lane number 4.
That name is a parody.
May Strasser from Long Island Aquatic Club. And lane number 5, also from Verona area swim team, we have Emma Sina. Lane number 6, Mila Fisher from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 7 at Astro Aquatics is Karsten Ward. And in lane number 8, Leah O'Connell, Long Island Swim Club.
So 159 was the fastest swim from this morning, but we already had a 158.0 in that last heat, so I'm expecting that they'll be a little bit quicker tonight.
I think so too, and important to note that in swimming, we have some time final events, the 500 free coming up next.
Yep.
But in these prelims finals events, these swimmers earn these lanes by swimming a time in the morning. So these top 8 can finish no lower than 8th.
Correct.
In the previous heat, you can finish no higher than 9th, no lower than 16th. So it doesn't matter how fast. You can still break records and things like that, but in terms of actually winning an event and scoring more points, you are locked into your heat. That's May Strasser from Long Island out first.
She's taking it out 26.9, first 50. That's booking.
That is potentially meet record pace.
55.0, yeah.
But we would need to see some 29s, some 28s coming back.
Well, you got a 29 too.
So she's at 56.1. She needs a couple more 29s. We really don't want to watch her feet right now. She's got to get after that kick, get after it. You'd expect for her to be breaking a record, to be pulling away from the field, which she is doing.
Yeah.
But right above her, Lucy Parody, shouldering the race here and moving up alongside. She's got a great length going here. And we're looking at May Strasser looks to be falling off the pace. 30.1, 20, and Lucy.
29.6 for Emma Sina.
Yep. And Lucy Parody's in third, 30.7.
Yeah.
I thought she was rolling up on her, so I'm surprised to see that.
Sina can
Actually,
bring this
you
back.
know what? That's my mistake. I was looking at Lucy Parody, thinking Lucy Parody, and I forgot that lane 1 is the bottom of your screen. Lane 8 is at the top. May Strasser is going to hold on for the win.
Nice race, ladies.
29.8 for a 156.22, just off the meet record. I think that push from Emma Sina really helped her to get close to that record, but a great swim.
That third 50 from Emma was just awesome.
Now we move over to the boys, and in lane 1 we have Logan Donnelly from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane 2, Caleb Gadavish from Verona area swim team. Zach Felton, Team Triumph.
I hear that Verona swim team, that place is a paradise.
Oliver Fernandez-Lynn in lane number 4 from Northwest Arkansas. Anderson Wozniak from Blazing Barracudas in lane 5. Daniel Bungie in lane number 6 from Nova, Virginia. Matthew Ming, lane number 7, Charles River. Philip Wall in lane number 8 from Nova, Virginia.
That was kind of weird, Bill. It looked like the kid in lane 1 maybe have slipped on his start or something like that. Because he was about a body length and a half behind everybody off the start. So, you know, as we were talking last night, you know, I try and tell my kids when that happens, don't try and make it all back in that first 50. Just control it. Try and make it up as you go throughout the meet or the event because it's a 200. Absolutely.
Daniel Bungie is out in the lead, but Anderson Wozniak has slipped up right alongside him.
Then you got Zach Felton looking like he's right up there with him as well. In fact, it might be Felton who's got the fastest 50 of the second 50.
Daniel Bungie still turns first, but it is Zach Felton and where are we at? Oliver Fernandez-Lynn, both turning within 100th of each other at 29.7. Here we are in the third 50. This is the money time. This is where you really, you really see some of the swimmers start to pull away from the field, and they're not really pulling away. They're just maintaining their other speed while other swimmers are falling off the pace. We're going to have we're not going to have a new leader. Daniel Bungie still touches 31.0, but we have
Oliver had the fastest split by almost a second in that. So he's looked like he's coming on strong, doing the Bill Strahl strategy.
Daniel Bungie's going to have a really big kick here coming. He's quick off that wall. He pops his head up a little bit. But lane number 3, Zach Felton, looks like he's got the big kick going.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Felton, then Bung, and then Fernandez.
Wow, eagle eye. Way to catch that.
Yeah.
It is Zach Felton from Team Triumph. Touches the wall, the 156.7. That actually would have qualified him 9th this morning. All right, so lane number 1, Alexander Kersling, Swim Atlanta. Connor Plusqua from St. Charles Swim Team, lane number 2. Wesley Montkin, Nation's Capital, lane 3. Jake Sim, Machine Aquatics in lane 4. Brady Hawks from Nova in lane number 5. Preston Green, Northwest Arkansas Aquatics in lane number 6. Nathaniel Doran, Nova of Virginia in lane number 7. Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne Swim Team in lane number 8.
Fort Wayne.
Yep. He's the lone competitor for this team.
Looks to me right now like Connor Plusqua's setting the tone early. He and Jake Sim right there are taking it out nice and strong. Wondering how well they can hold on to it towards the end of the race, but 26.2, 26.6.
That's Connor Plusqua in lane number 2, Jake Sim in lane number 4. And again, lane number 1 is at the bottom of your screen, lane number 8 at the top.
I think Jake Sim is caught up a little bit to Connor. Along with Brady Hawk, which is another cool name.
Lewinsky looks like he's keeping the lead. He's got a nice long stroke, 30.0, not the fastest split. The guys in the middle are starting to roll up on him.
Yeah, Brady Hawk had the fastest split in that 50, but this is the money 50.
Connor is breathing to the left so he can see down the middle. He's got a lead that helps him too, but we'll see if he can maintain that. Now we get the big kicks, and we're starting to see
Brady
Connor
Hawk
Plusqua gets swallowed up by the crowd a little bit.
Yep. Brady Hawk, 29.9 at that 50. Preston Green, the other one that was under 30 on that 50, over in lane 6. Looks like he's trying to make a move on Brady Hawk.
Connor Plesko went from first to fourth in that 50, and he was a little bit slower, but what happened was the rest of the field, they were already moving him on the second 50, and they maintained their speed for the third 50.
Exactly. Looks like
lane number 6, Preston Green.
Going to win.
155.89.
Some nice time drops.
Yeah, we're seeing some really big time drops this evening. The meet record is held by Thomas Heilman from Piedmont Family, probably a YMCA. 148.03 set back in March of 2019.
That kid's kind of good. Comes your favorite name in lane 2.
I know, I see that.
I actually talked to his dad earlier. Dad's such a nice guy. Very complimentary about what we've been doing down in Peoria. Just all around good dude.
All right, I must get announcing because I got to need some time on lane number 2. Lane number 1, Ryan Yao from Long Island Aquatics Club. All right, camera guys, give me a second here. Lane number 2. Lubramore, Lou Chorbajewski. I think I got it right. He's from New Trier. Lane number 3, Elliot Leisure from Rochester Swim Club. Lane 4, Jaden Sy from Laker Swim Club in Florida. Lane number 6, I'm sorry, that was Samuel Cast in lane number 6, Christopher Lassard from Laker. Lane number 7, Thomas Tripp from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 8, John Gravel from Rockville, Montgomery. So in lane 5, it's Samuel Cass from New Trier. Lane 6, Christopher Lassard.
Not to give away anything, but I watched Jaden Sy loaf a 202 200 fly this morning.
Lubamore, when they said take your mark, his back foot slipped off the wedge, but he got it back in time to have a good start. And this is a field that's really loaded, you know, with our 12 and under boys. That all these kids have seen a lot of finals. Jaden Sy is in second, but he likes to lurk. He likes to sit back.
He's one of those ninjas
build it
that
up,
just waits, and then he makes his move at the right time. He knows exactly when to strike.
Only 400 second behind Samuel Cast, but he's not in a hurry. He's just he does like to sit back there, but you know, watch him pick up the tempo here on that coming into this third 50. 27-3
to a 27-8 from Sam Cass.
Less than a 2-second difference on that first 250s.
That's really good.
It's just just smart swimming. And it takes a lot of patience to do that, because a lot of people, you know, you go out something like that, and you know, you could be 6th or 7th, and you got to have the trust the training to move in.
Yep.
And here we go. Now watch, this is going to be, again, it's a 27-9. It's basically the same split as before, a little bit, even a little slower, but he's pulling ahead because the rest of the competitors are dropping back into 29s. He's all over meet record pace. He's got to go. He's going to have to be a 27 low here, I believe.
Yeah.
148.3 just off the pace for the record.
Which is really saying something considering it's Thomas Heil.
Yeah, and for Jaden Sy, I think, you know, he knows he's got some more races tonight, including the 200 fly. Yeah. And so you want to win the race. He just did a thumbs down, not happy with his time. But you want to win the race, and that's what you do. And it's when you're swimming a lot of races, some of it has, you know, and it gets into conserving energy.
Well, not only that, I mean, this is a 4-day meet.
Correct.
Yeah, so you know, you're definitely looking at conserving energy. There's so many different things that go into it.
Next up, we have the final heat of the 500 freestyle. This is 13-14 girls, 500 free. We're going to parade them out. We swam some of the other, these are the time ball event. We did have some other swims this morning. And we had Mia Eubank, Nova, Virginia, won a 5:05.1. And Henri Cateau from 92nd Street Flying Dolphins Didn't know Dolphins flew, but it's interesting and kind of fun to watch.
They do in Maryland.
5:05:25. Those ladies that swam in the morning can score into this heat because this is a time final event. All right, in lane 1, Emma Rapcan from Rise Aquatics in Illinois. Lane number 2, Kira Lee Workman from Northwest Arkansas Aquatics. Lane number 3, we have Alexandra Siegel from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 4, we have Vivian Zangaro from Long Island Aquatic Club. A couple of teammates there. Lane number 5, Sasha Carafin from Long Island Aquatic Club.
Boy, they must really like their distance.
Caitlin Dunfield from Ole. Lane 6. Lane number 7, we have Claire Herfel from Northern Kentucky Clippers. And in lane number 8, Rachel Ritter from Sioux Falls Swim Team. The meet record is a 4:48. I would say a blazing 4:48.94. Set in 2019 by Hana Shimizu Bowers from Long Island Aquatic Club. So they're sending 3 girls after this record tonight.
Bill, we're talking about, race strategy for the 200, 500. What are your thoughts on how you teach your kids how to do it?
Well, again, I think, the first, what I like is I like my swimmers, by the time they get to the third 50, they've established their pace for the race. The first 50, you got the dive. Second 50, you're still a little bit amped up. But by the third 50, you want to see your times level out.
Yep.
So that, and the fourth 50, fifth 50, sixth 50, you see a lot of 500 freestyles. Each 50 gets a little bit slower, 1 or 2 tons slower. I like to see the tempo level off. One thing real quick, this is we are keeping team scores, and the women's team race, Verona Aquatic Club, Verona area swim team is in 5th place with 85 points. Nova Virginia is in 4th with 188. Nation's Capital is in 3rd with 222. Rockville Montgomery just 6 points ahead with 228. Long Island Aquatic Club is in 1st with 315. They're going to build on that lead in this event. On the men's side, in 6th place, I'm going to give you a 6 because they're only a few points back. St. Charles Swim is 120. Rochester Swim Club is 129. Long Island Aquatic Club is 140. Nation's Capital 153. Nova Virginia in 211. And in Rockville Montgomery is leading with 278 points. If you score both women and men, you will get combined points. I'm going to get to those in a little bit. Want to keep an eye on this race right now as we get into the first 200. And right now we have Vivian Zangaro has been leading this race all the way with Sasha Carafin in lane 5 right next to her in 2nd place. Holding some pretty consistent splits, 28-5, 29-5, another 28, another 29. So they're keeping 29s going. If they can continue to do that, hoping the 129s, they're going to have to be faster than 29.8, 29.9 to get the record.
Yeah, they're going to have to be 29 lows if they want to get that. One thing to note, like the last 2 50s, the 2 leaders, Zangaro and Carafin, both 50s, I think, were separated by 600, so they're both just working each other. Although this one, it looks like Zangaro is a little bit faster. She went 29.5, so she's definitely picking up her pace.
And that's something you'll see. She knows she's at the halfway point of the race. She picks up her tempo a little bit by half a second. Let's see if that's a strategy or just trying to shake off her teammate a little bit, or if it's actually part of her overall race strategy for the second half of the race to pick up the tempo. We talked about the third quarter. That's 125 yards here. There's another 29.6, 30.0. That's the first one for Sasha, above 30. So now we definitely going to see Vivian Zangaro starting to pull away.
Yeah.
She's just slightly in a new gear, a little bit faster, about 3-4 tenths faster than she was in the front half of the race.
Yep. That's kind of what you were talking about, making sure that, that third quarter, start pushing it. Hits the wall here, still 29, still under 30. Not as much as she'd like to be to get the record, but she's still under 30, so.
Sasha Carafin goes another 29.9. Again, when you look at, I think her previous flow was the 30.03.
Right.
I mean, it's It's just so close. It's unremarkable, and 30.03. Oh, she won a 30. It's not like she went 31, and
right.
She's way out. But Sasha Karapin is staying with her.
Yep.
You got 30.1.
30 points.
Yeah,
but real low.
Right. But again, it doesn't take a lot. Vivian is a couple of, a tenth or two faster each length, and all of a sudden you've got a 2-second lead. So.
Yep. I mean, that's all it is. It's just a tenth here or there, and all of a sudden you're in the lead by a body length, cruising to victory. I mean, she's not cruising, but she's back under 29. Sasha's back under 29. Pretty smart race for these girls. Their teammate Alexandra's, been 30 lows the whole time.
And we're going to have 3, maybe 4 girls go under 5 minutes.
Now this girl in lane 2, Kiralee, is going to have to really book it if she wants to get under 5. But 4:52 something.
I'm not sure what happened to the touchpad there, but the board is showing Sarah Karapin first. But
Kiralee Workman fourth with 5:00.00.
Come on, Workman, get under 5. Let's go. Actually, great swim, though.
Live up to your name.
5:01.3 was her seat time, so it is the best time.
Yep.
We did see, like I mentioned, there was a 5:05.1.
If you look on her face, man.
And from the morning, we have Mia Eubank actually slipped into 6th place.
Yeah.
And Henri Cateau 7th. That is your girls, 13-14, 500 freestyle. We'll go to the
we got a little
walking in. We've got the guys.
Welcome to the jungle.
Our announcement, Aaron Mashman with the walkout music.
Mashman does a really nice job. He's been doing our age group state meets in Illinois and for the last couple of years, and he's works hard, does a really good job with this. Really enjoys doing it, I think, too.
All right, let's meet our finalists. We have Owen Miklos from Nova in lane number 1. In lane number 2, we have Ethan Chinea from Long Island Express. Leopold Nurit from Nation's Capital in lane number 3. In lane number 4, also Nation's Capital, Tyler Kaminsky. Lane number 5, we have Kai Joyner from Rochester Swim Club. Lane number 6 from Ozaki is Grant Freeze, Wisconsin, apropos. Lane number 7, Ed Terrazas from Ozaki, also from Ozaki. Lane number 8, Trace Colton from North Palm Beach Swim Club. This morning we had Lachlan Bartholomew go a 4:42.3. Really, really fast swim. He's from Rockville, and also Trevor Donnelly, 4:47.0, and Jake McPhail, 4:47.3. So we'll see if those guys factor in.
I would imagine that Bartholomew will. Not sure about the other guys, but who knows?
I totally agree with that. The meet record held by Braden Capon last year, 4:32.25. He is from the Academy Bullet Swim Club.
Where are they out of?
That'd be out of the western suburbs of Chicago.
Okay.
He specifically swims for the Aurora local site for a guy named Todd Capon, relation.
He was a decent swimmer in his time back in the day, I think.
He was.
Oh, Aiden Terrazas is taking it out. Ozaki's guy is really looking good this first 100. 51.6, 51.8, 2:51.8s. Looks like Kaminsky's pad's not working. Might have been the same thing with our winner, Vivian Lassie, because her pad didn't touch or activate. Looks like Kaminsky's already making his move now, along with Kai Joyner.
Looks like we got the touchpad issues sorted out, which is good. Want to make sure these guys get good times. Some of these swims will be going for national reportable times and things like that. So national rankings and,
yes, sir.
and such.
Right now, Kai Joyner looks like, well, no, it's still Aiden Terrazas. 147.7.
But again, we had a couple of guys 28.0, a couple of guys 28.2 right there with Aiden. So
I just remember when I swam 14, my fastest time was 148. These guys are taking it out in 1 second faster than my fastest.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like swimming's getting ridiculous fast. Tell you what, Terrazas is really holding this another 28.0. I didn't know if he'd be able to hold on to it, but right now he looks pretty good.
He does. And, he's dropped down to a 28 low to keep up with the rest of the field, but and hold the lead. I think when he comes off this wall here, you'll see him breathing towards the camera, towards the rest of the field, which is helping him to see where he's at. And being out in front like that, he can see all 5 of these guys. So good angle for him. 28.0. He's the only one still splitting 28.0s right now. So
I will say this: it may be an issue for him on that last 25, though. If anybody's close to him, he won't be able to see him if he's breathing to the other side. So he better make his move at length 19. Still Terrazas, but Kai Joyner 27.7. So Kai Joyner's starting to pick up his pace a little bit here.
Yeah, and that's a decisive move there. So
yeah. Kai Joyner just looks so effortless when he's swimming. Nice long strokes, good steady kick behind him.
Yeah, Kai, another 27.4. He's really starting to pull ahead.
And,
well,
I mean, he's starting to, move away from the rest of the field.
Just off the meet record pace, but you never know. He goes to 27 low here, another 26. Not out of the realm of possibilities, but
going to have to be quick. 27.1. It's doable. I mean, he's going to have to be lightning quick.
Yeah, he's got to be at 25, though.
Yep.
So
don't think so, but, it's still a great swim. Entered at 4:39, so this will be a nice time drop for him.
Braden, if you're watching, your record looks like it's going to live to see another day.
Another year.
Yes.
4:34.6, very nice. We got a break for awards now.
We do, but I don't see. Oh, there it is. Yes, we will be doing awards quickly. All right, we're going to go over to awards, but before. Oh, wait, yeah, are we? Yeah, we're going to turn it over to Aaron Mashman for awards.
Mash.
We'll take a short break for awards. Awards for event 21, girls 12 and under 200 freestyle. In 8th place from Ad Astra area, Carson Ward. In 7th, Long Island, Leah O'Connell. In 6th, from North Palm Beach, Gia Giuseppe. In 5th, Patriots, Ella Brace. In 4th, from Verona, Lucy Parody. In 3rd, Long Island's Mila Fisher. In 2nd, from Verona, Emma Sina. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 200 freestyle champion from Long Island Aquatic Club, May Strasser. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for boys, 12 and under 200 freestyle. In 8th place, Rockville Montgomery's Trip Thomas. In 7th from Lakers Swimming, Christopher Lassard. In 6th from Rockville Montgomery, John Gravel. In 5th from Long Island Aquatic Club, Ryan Yao. 4th from New Trier, Lubo Choberjiski. In 3rd from Rochester, Elliot Leisure. In 2nd place from New Trier, Samuel Cast. And our 2024 NCSA age group champion for boys 12 and under 200 freestyle from Lakers Swimming, Jaden Sai. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 23, girls 13-14 and 500 freestyle. In 8th place from 92nd Street Flying Dolphins, Henri Cateau. In 7th from Nova, Mia Eubank. In 6th from Northern Kentucky Clippers, Claire Herfall. In 5th from Sioux Falls, Rachel Ritter. In 4th place, Northwest Arkansas's Kiralee Workman. In 3rd place, from Long Island Aquatic Club, Alexandra Siegel. In 2nd, from Long Island Aquatic Club, Sasha Carafin. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 500 Freestyle Champion from Long Island Aquatic Club, Vivian Zangaro. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 24, boys 13-14 500 freestyle. In 8th place from Nova, Owen Miklos. In 7th from Rockville, Montgomery, Lachlan Bartholomew. In 6th, Nation's Capital, Leopold Nuret. In 5th from Ozaki Aquatics, Grant Freeze. In 4th from Nation's Capital, Tyler Kaminsky. In 3rd from Long Island Express, Ethan Chinea. In 2nd from Ozaki Aquatics, Aiden Terrazas. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 500 Freestyle Champion from Rochester Swim Club, Kai Joyner.
All right, now we're going to switch over to the breaststrokes. We just did some freestyle events. Now we're going to go to the 12 and under 50-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1, we have Sophia Chin from Long Island Express, Sinclair Watts, lane number 2 from Laker Swim. Lane number 3, Isla Rapscan from Rise Aquatic Club. Lane number 4, Margaret Ursenberger from Nova of Virginia. Lane number 5, Charlotte Brunning from Nova of Virginia. Grace Tosiali, lane 6, from Patriot Aquatic Club. Clara Yun from Rockville, Montgomery, in lane number 7. Elizabeth Swan from Charles River in lane number 8. This is the 15-yard breaststroke. The meet record is a 30.49 from Catherine Hughes at Arlington Aquatics. And there we get a good start off here. It's that big dolphin kick to start the race that is legal. Didn't used to be, but everybody was doing it, so I might as well let them, can't beat them, join them. It looks like lane number 6, that's Grace Toyali in the lead. Very close race. These are all going to be close races, I would anticipate. And it is Isla Rapscan from Rise Aquatics winning the C final. Her time of a 32.85, almost a second faster than this morning. In the B final, we have Yuri Shlivko from Long Island Aquatic Club, Gabriella Glasgow in lane 2 from Maverick Swim Club, Violet Mullen lane 3 from Nation's Capital, lane 4 Leah Bartley from Rockville Montgomery, lane 5 Reese Liedler from Lake Country Swim Team in Wisconsin, Elaine Shu is in lane 6 from Rockville Montgomery. In lane number 7, Kathleen Rosenbaum from Lake Erie, Silver Dolphins. And in lane number 8, Sophia Rogensbach from Oldie Swimming. A little bit feedback on the sound start system, so we've had to start the last 2 heats. But they got it settled out, got the kids going. Right now it is lane number 3, Violet Mullen, and lane number 7, Catherine Rosenbaum, are our early leaders. But boy, look at that, that's a straight line. Is Violet, So Violet Mullen, I thought had that race. She did a nice stretch to the wall, but I think Sophia Rogenbach was just a little bit ahead, and she had that perfect timing with the finish to get the win at 32.8. As our A finalists come down, we talked about team scores a little bit earlier. I want to give you guys the top 5 for the team scores. From Machine Aquatics, 169. These are combined scoring of women and men. You must have points in both women and men to score in the combined. Nation's Capital is 4th with 375. Nova Virginia is 3rd with 399. In second place, Long Island Aquatic, 455. And Rockville Montgomery with the lead at 506. Now, swimming in this championship final, we have Allie Sanders from Swim Atlanta, lane number 1. In lane number 2, we have Sydney Josephson from Fox Valley Wave. Lane number 3, we have Jillian Shiflett from Nation's Capital. Lane number 4, from Madison Aquatic, we have Raina Bloxwell. And lane number 5, from Long Island Aquatic Club, Emily Wang. And lane number 6, from the Peoria Area Water Wizards, Cameron Gardner. Lane number 7, Elena Lindley from Rockville Montgomery. And then lane number 8, climbing onto the blocks, Angela Lau from Rockville Montgomery. Nice clean start. And boom, right up to that great breakout from Jillian Shiflett from Nation's Capital to take the early lead. But boy, look at that tempo. Lane number 6 and 4, Cameron Gardner, Peoria area, and Raina Boxwell. My partner in crime is cheering on his swimmer in lane 6. He's the coach of the Peoria area Water Wizards. Looks like lane 4 is going to take this race. That's Raina Boxwell with a 31.40. The meet record, 30.49. In second place was Emily Wang from Long Island Aquatic Club. And in third place was Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards. Congratulations, ladies. 12 and under boys, 50 breaststroke. Chris Settiati from Charles River in lane 1. Elvis Gravlich from Rise Aquatics in lane number 2. That's Gavrilchik. Richard Lincanis from Nova in lane number 3. Josh Jung in lane number 4 from Rockville. Lane number 5, Rio Breaker from Peoria. Lane number 6, James Wang from Monocacy. Lane number 7, Riley Harrington from Nova, Virginia. Lane number 8, Bryce Powers from St. Andrews Aquatics down in Florida. It's anybody's race, but it's not anybody's race. Richard Laconis in lane number 3 does touch first. Looks like lanes 3 on 6. Lane 6 is James Wang, and it is James Wang in lane number 6 from Montecassi Aquatic Club in Maryland. The meet record in this event is 29.00, set in 2019 by Andrew Rosa from the Academy Bullet Swim Club. In lane number 1, we have Aiden Kim from Moons Aquatic Club. Lane number 2, David Mathis from St. Cloud. Lane 3, Braden Chen from Lake Erie. Lane 4, Brian Sunjaya, Rockville. Lane number 6, Dimitri Mikola Baker from Nation's Capital. Ryan Tremonti's in lane 6. Wyatt Russell in lane 7, both from NCAP. Brian Jong from Montecassi in lane number 8. Looks like 4, 5, and 8 as we come into the wall. It looks like lane 4 touches first. That is that's Brian Sanjaya from Rockville, Montgomery. But this race is really, really tight. Let's see who gets in there. It looks like it's going to be Brian Sanjaya. It is. He gets the win. Lane 2, Braden Chen. I'm sorry, in second place, Braden Chen, who is in lane 3. We have the championship finalists walking our way. Good look at those guys at the bottom of your screen. Derek Hammerman still away doing his coaching duties. He had a boy in the first heat. Now he's got one on the championship final here. Couldn't swim a lick of breaststroke himself, but apparently he can coach it a little bit. So congratulations, that's good for him. And lane number 1 from Rochester Swim Club is Hudson Brennan. Lane number 2 from Nova, Virginia is John Danahy. Lane number 3 from Charles Rivers is Jacob Sun. Lane number 4 from Rockville, Montgomery is Trip Thomas. Lane number 5, we got someone blocking our camera there. From Palatine Park District, Jeffrey Zhang. Lane number 6, New Trier, is Samuel Cass. Lane number 7 from the Peoria area, Water Wizards, Easton Milholland. And in lane number 8, Rockville, Montgomery's Peter Grau. Here we go. Once again, the meet record 29.00 from Andrew Rosa, Academy Bullets. It looked like lanes 4 and 5 touching first. That's Trip Thomas and Jeffrey Zhang. Trip Thomas with great extension into the wall, 29.82. And he takes the win in the 11-12 boys 50-yard breaststroke. Switch to the women in the 100-yard breaststroke, 13-14 girls. We have Savannah Harris from Nova in lane number 1. Kira Wagers in Sioux Falls in lane number 2. Karina Tan from Rochester Swim Club in lane number 3. Caitlin Philo, lane number 4. Hokie, lane number 5. Hannah Ellis from Stingray, lane number 6. Charlotte White from Nova. Lane number 7, Brooke Laskow, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 8, Jessica Bassett, Long Island. Zoe Skirballs broke the record in this event with a 101.54 from Racer X Aquatics back in 2019. In the 50s, we saw everybody just turn and burn, get going as fast as you can. This race is still a sprint, but at first 25, you do want to build a little bit. Don't want to go too crazy early in the race because you're going to want those arms and legs to keep moving in the second half. And here we have lane number 1 from Nova. That's Savannah Harris touching first with a 30.9. Much faster than her split would indicate she went this morning. Looks like she's going to touch first again, but right with her is the lane number 6, Charlotte White from Nova. More towards the top of your screen, you see her there. Looks like those two are pretty much neck and neck. And lane number 6, Charlotte White, comes in with a 106.26. Savannah Harris finishes third with a 106.8, and in second, Brooke Lasko in lane number 7 with 6.86. In lane number 1 for the B final is Brianna Fleming from Nation's Capital, Juliet Swatland from Hinsdale, Anna Velasco, lane 3 from Nation's Capital, Lainey Alder and Hauke Aquatics in lane 4, Madeline Loken, Fox Valley in 5, Abigail Bonham, Nova in lane 6, Sloan Roca, Nation's Capital, lane 7, Roxanne Rohrbaugh from Florida Atlantic in lane number 8. A little wrestling. I thought Derek was coming back, but apparently he's got so much to talk to. That's fine. I think we can handle this for a while. It's like lane number 5, that's Madeline Loken with the early lead. But lane number 8 up on top of the screen, she does tops first. That's Roxanne Rohrbaugh from Florida Atlantic. They train out of Florida Atlantic University, just southeast of here.
Having a little fun, Billy.
The breaststroke coach.
All right, Billy's got to take a break here, but I'm going to be covering the action for you. And it looks like we've got a good race here between. Oh, it looks like Abigail Bonham is going to touch first, 105.26. Second, Anna Velasco, 105.6, and then third, Sloan Roca from EdCap, 105.8. And here we go now with the A final for the girls 13-1400 breaststroke. Got some familiar names in this heat. Meet record in this event is a 101.54 set in 2019 by Zoe Skirbel of Racer X Aquatics. Let's set the lanes for you. In lane 1, we've got Sophia Lyons from Long Island Aquatic. In lane 2, we've got Karina Dye from Long Island Aquatic. In 3, we've got Riley McNeil from New Trier Aquatics. In 4, from Rockville, Montgomery, your top seed, Fiona Sanjaya. In 5, from Blazing Barracudas, we've got Catherine Dorsey. In 6, we've got Tessa Brodell from North Palm Beach. In 7, Tessa Hansen from Lake Country Swim Team. And rounding out the field, lane 8 from Long Island Aquatic Club, we've got Yuan Tian. Top swim from this morning was a 104.6. I think in order to win tonight, you're going to have to be a 103. Could be interesting. Oh, wow, that was a really nice start by Tessa Hansen over there in lane 7. But Riley McNeil, unbelievable underwater pullout. She is out to an early lead. Really nice underwater pullouts here by Riley McNeil. She continues to lead. She's about a half body length ahead of everybody. She hits the wall first, 29.9. Next closest to her was a 30.7 by Hansen over there in lane 7. Now they're starting to catch up to her. Looks like Fiona and Catherine are starting to make a move, but Riley's still got a good lead on him. If she can hold that lead, get that good underwater pullout, she's got a 3/4 of a body length lead, and it doesn't look like she's losing it anytime soon. Riley McNeil, I said 103 would win it, and that's exactly what she did, 103.1. Nice job by Riley. really good underwaters, exceptionally good-looking breaststroke. Now we'll move on here to the boys 13-1400 breaststroke.
At lane number 1, we have Kevin Chen, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 2, Connor O'Neill, Nation's Capital. Lane number 3, Rise Junkin, Madison Aquatic. Lane number 4, Connor Manier from Arlington Aquatic Club. Eric Lee, lane 5, Long Island. Lachlan Bartholomew, Rockville, Montgomery, lane 6. Jeremiah Germosen from Rockville, Montgomery, in lane 7. Hugh Harrell, lane 8, Nova, Virginia.
You know, I love that name, Rise or Riz.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
H-Y-S.
exactly. Yeah.
A couple of great actors from our time, Jonathan Riz Davies and Jonathan Riz Myers. That's a cool name. I think it's Irish.
Cool. I think it is too. It was a great series of shooters.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. C final on the breast. Boys 13. A couple of guys with some really good pullouts over there in 6 and 7. Guy in lane 3 looked like he came up really shallow and really early.
That just so you can say rise again?
Rise and rise again.
Boy,
Looks
boom,
like,
boom, boom. We got 3 guys touching together, but it's Eric Lee in lane 5 touching the wall first from Long Island.
3 guys under 29.
In lane 4, Connor McNair with a huge pullout there.
Yeah.
Brings him right back in it. And now it's, 4, 5, 6, 7 all going to touch together. Literally a wall. In lane number 8, he's also there too. We have 5 guys. Literally, it's anybody's race.
Connor Manier's underwater pullouts, these last 2, just really good. He's going to touch first. 1006.
With that little short stroke, he was it was in a half stroke situation. So he took the extra stroke. Some kids will stretch that out. He took the extra stroke, got the win. In the B final, we have Daniel Nemish in lane 1 from Schroeder YMCA. Thomas Colvin from Northern Kentucky in lane number 2. Hugh Wargan, Machine, lane 3. Kai Joyner, lane 4 from Rochester. In a rare B final. Colin Bowe from St. Charles in lane number 5. Gia Lejoux is Long Island Aquatic Club. Luke Bickett from Greater Philadelphia in lane number 7. Caleb Caponera from Florida Atlantic in lane number 8.
Yeah, Kai Joyner in a B final. Looks like he's looking pretty good early. 5 strokes on that first 25. Looks like right with him is Hugh Wargan.
But this is lane 3?
Yeah. Lane 3, Hugh Wargan out first. 28.09. Second is Luke Bickett, 28.7. Is that right?
No, it's Gia Lejoux in lane right next to him in lane 2.
Yeah, there we go.
But that's how close the race is. There's 4 guys within 3 tenths. So nice pull out lane 3.
Right now it's Gia Lejoux and Kai Joyner. I think Kai's going to touch him out just barely.
He did.
59.8, 59.9.
Gia Lejoux was just a little bit up behind. He took a stretch into the finish, and again, this is one of those situations. Kai Joyner just was a little bit close to the wall when he took his last stroke, was able to get in there for the win for that heat.
Hugh Wargan was third in that heat, and I believe his twin brother is in this final.
Oh, goodness. I believe you are right. Unless they are Irish. Is it Irish twins when you're born less than
14 months. Or no, less than
12
in the same year. That is correct. they walk past, it looked like they're in the zone, ready to rock.
We start off in lanes 1 and 2 with a couple of Machine Aquatic swimmers. Neil Morgan from Machine in lane number 1 with the towel wrapped around him. Mike Tyson, I love Mike Tyson. Maxwell Thomas from Machine Aquatics in lane number 2. In lane number 3, we have Maxwell Garbaz from Madison Aquatics.
Hoping he was the guy walking towards
Reed O'Connell, Long Island Aquatics in lane number 4. He's our number 1 qualifier. Lane number 5 from Laker Swim, we have Bennett Aldridge. Lane number 6, also from Madison Aquatics, is Henry Zanton. St. Charles Swim Teams, Joshua Lack in lane number 7. And Kim Kyle, lane number 8, Long Island Express. The meet record is Alexander Rees from First Swimming in Indiana to 57.40.
which our guy, top qualifier, broke this morning.
He did break the record, so we actually have a new record from Reed O'Connell from Long Island Aquatic Club, 56.48. So,
see if he can break it again.
scratch the old record off the books.
O'Connell with a monster pullout. But his tempo is real quick, along with Bennett Aldrich. They are quick off that first 25.
Well, he just crushes the field on those pullouts,
Yes,
though.
he does.
And he does have a good fast tempo, but he's also got a long stroke.
Yeah.
He's not sacrificed. Some people end up kind of spinning their hands a little bit.
Sacrificing power for speed.
He keeps his hands together all the way to the front of the stroke and then presses them wide, kind of making a capital T. Some people will rush the hands out and make it more like a capital Y.
I think he's getting faster as the race goes.
Yep. But he's out in 26.99, and that is certainly within the range of the record of 56.4.
Not going to quite go what he did this morning, but still 56.9.
Gets the W, keeps the record.
I'm curious to see who won between Neil and Hugh Morgan.
Oh, good question.
Yeah. I didn't see what their times were.
All right, we are going to switch to awards, so we're going to turn it over to Aaron.
Awards for event 25, girls 12 and under, 50 breaststroke. In 7th place from Rockville, Montgomery, Elena Lindley. In 6th place from Swim Atlanta, Allie Sanders. In a tie for 4th place from Fox Valley Waves, Sydney Josephson. And from Nation's Capital, Jillian Shiflett. In 3rd place, Peoria's Cameron Gardner. In 2nd place from Long Island, Emily Wang. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 50 breaststroke champion from Madison Aquatic Club, Raina Boxwell. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 26, boys 12 and under 50 breaststroke. In 8th place from Rockville, Montgomery, Peter Guo. In 7th from Rochester, Hudson Brennan. In 6th, Peoria's Easton Milholland. In 5th, from Nova, John Dennehy. In fourth, New Trier's Samuel Cast. In third, from Palatine, Jeffrey Zhang. In second, from Charles River Aquatics, Jacob Sun. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and Under 50 Breaststroke champion from Rockville, Montgomery Swim Club, Trip Thomas. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for girls 13-14 100 breaststroke. In 8th place, Long Island Aquatic Club, Sophia Lyons. In 7th place from Long Island, Yuan Tian. In 6th from Long Island, Karina Dye. In 5th from Lake Country, Tessa Hansen. In 4th from North Palm Beach, Tessa Brodell. In 3rd from Rockville, Montgomery, Fiona Sanjaya. In 2nd place, Blazing Barracudas, Catherine Dorsey. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 100 Breaststroke champion from New Trier Aquatics, Riley McNeil. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 28, boys 13-14 100 breaststroke. In 8th place from Machine Aquatics, Neil Wargen. In 7th from Machine Aquatics, Maxwell Thompson. In 6th from Long Island Express, Kyle Kim. In 5th from Madison, Henry Zanton. In 4th from St. Charles, Josh Lack. In 3rd from Madison, Maxwell Garbash. In 2nd place, Lakers Swimming, Bennett Aldrich. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 100 breaststroke champion and new meet record holder with his time of 56.48 seconds from prelims this morning. From Long Island Aquatic Club, Reed O'Connell.
And Mashman zipping through those awards, getting us back on the timeline like a champ.
Well done, Mash.
All right, we have 1200 girls 100 backstroke. Kyla Henrich from Sioux Falls in lane 1. Olive Dunn from Nation's Capital lane 2. Gabriella Graham, Academy Bullet Swim Club in lane 3. Leah O'Connell, Long Island Aquatic Club lane 4. Ella Mueller lane 5. Machine. Ashleisha Patare from Nova in lane number 6. Haley Bolduck from Atlanta lane 7. Allie Sanders also from Swim Atlanta lane 8.
And here's
it's only not bad if her mom says, wow, he really nailed that.
Yeah. I will tell you this, there's a bit of history trivia in this heat. Lane 1, you got Kyla Heinrich. Her dad was former Kansas basketball legend Kirk Heinrich.
Oh, really?
Chicago Bulls and played for several teams. Ooh, she must not have heard the start, or she heard me talking about her because she was really slow to get off that block. She's a good kid. The whole family's just super
We were
nice.
talking about her dad last night. It's funny. At dinner.
Yeah, he's a good down-to-earth guy. Looks like lane
Olive
3
Dunn.
here. Gabby Graham is. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Lane
Olive
2,
Dunn.
Olive
Olive
Dunn.
Dunn. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong lane. Olive Dunn setting the pace with a 29.6. That is moving in that C final first 50.
Abby Carr set the meet record in this event 2016 with from Rockville, Montgomery, but I think it's Rockville, Montgomery. The Rockbills.
Rock Billy.
56.84.
Like Olive Dunn's still there, but Gabby Graham's charging towards the end here.
There's no way I'm telling Lisa like after she had to hand type those times in for me yesterday. Olive Dunn from Nation's Capital gets the win.
Nice swim, 32-1. She was.
Here we go to the B final now. Ella Brace from lane 1 from Patriot Aquatic Club. May Strasser, Long Island, lane 2. Lucy Parody, Verona area swim team, lane 3. Shouldering the back load for this team in lane
Nice.
number 2.
Well
lane
played.
number 4, Kelly Burke, Madison, lane 4. Lanes 5, 6, and 7, all from Rockville. That's Jenna Ryan, Julie Diaz, and Mira Patel. Lane number 8, Stella Tannehill from Swim Atlanta.
A lot of familiar names that you've heard
Yes,
over
we
and
have.
over again.
We have.
I know that earlier you had Strasser and Paradis who swam the 200 free in that final heat.
There's like a dozen parodies in this meet, isn't there?
I mean,
between this meet, the last meet.
I think Lucy's been 12 since she was 3. Right now, I'd say the early lead goes to Julie Diaz, along with Parody and May Strasser, all 29.8s.
A parody. It's like the Von Trapp family. There's just a ton of them.
For those of you,
How does she have time to coach?
those of you who are not old enough to remember, the Von Trapp represents the sound of music from back in the 40s. Well, it portrayed the 1940s Germany.
Austria.
Yeah, that too.
But Germany was involved, I think.
Yeah,
I read that in history
Lucy.
books. Lucy Parody.
Nice comeback, 31.6, 101.4. Really good second 50 there.
Next up, we'll have the A final. Again, Abby Carr, 2016 from Rockville, Montgomery, but 56.84 is the meet record holder. Had a 58.8 this morning. A couple of girls under a minute. I think we'll see a couple more go under a minute.
I like how they come up. Some of them, have that smile on their face, and others are just, all business, all serious, ready to go.
Speaking of ready to go, lane number 1, Julietta Stolk. A very serious look on her face. She's from St. Andrews Aquatics. Jillian Shiflett from Nation's Capital Aquatic Club, lane number 2. Emma Sina from Verona area swim team in lane number 3. Lane number 4, our number 1 qualifier from Machine is Kennedy Maston.
And the only 11-year-old in the field.
Lane number 5 from Astra, is Karsten Ward. Lane number 6, Gia Giuseppe from North Palm Beach. Lane number 7, Leighton Lentz from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. Lane Jacobs, lane number 8 from Nova of Virginia. There she is. Here's our qualifiers. Good starts. Like
Really
to see those
nice
hips
starts.
come up
Yeah.
out of the water on that start. Some nice dolphin kicks, and boy, you see lanes 4 and 5 with those big dolphin kicks. But lane 4, Kennedy Maston,
He's putting on a clinic.
Yes, she is.
Those underwaters. Look at how
That's
strong
another one.
her pull is. I mean, she's not taking that many strokes. She's keeping her power. She's not sacrificing that power for speed. 27.8. I know yesterday.
Nice tempo. The smooth as glass. You look like you could put a glass on top of her forehead and it wouldn't move. Right? It's perfectly still.
That's right.
Unlike the guys who tend to pull and yank and.
You mean the Braden Capons of the world?
I do. But he gets it done.
Oh man, his power is. I mean. 57.57 this morning, 58.8, so that's a nice drop from this morning. 59.5 for Carson Ward.
All righty. Now we go to the 11 to 12 and under boys. 100-yard backstroke. Lane number 1, we have Alexander Kersling from Swim Atlanta. Lane number 2, Jason Hua from Rockville, Montgomery. Garrett Zhao in lane number 3 from Montecassi. Lane number 4, Xander Pika, Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 5, Kian Jitlang from Eagle. Lane number 6, Christopher Lessard, Laker. Lane number 7, Richard Lincolnis from Nova. And lane number 8, Colton Horner from Machine. The meet record in this event is a 54.70, held by Ronald Dalmonicio, Rose Bowl Aquatics.
Rose Bowl. Wow.
Ronald Dalmonicio, good Italian kid.
How many times have we had a team from the West Coast out here?
You know, it's not often, especially for the age group meet. But even for the for the championships last week. And here we are coming in under the wall. We have Xander Pika.
29.5. Nice. Christopher Lessard, second, 29.8. Looks like he's trying to catch Xander on that turn here. See who comes off the wall. It looks indeed as if Xander Pika's just extending his lead now.
Yeah, got off that wall really nicely. So Xander Pika.
It's like Jarrett Shue should probably come in second. Right him is Jason.
Yeah. In the B final, we have Adrian Sliz from St. Charles. Lane number 2, Trevor Smith from Franklin Regional. Lane number 3, Alexander DeMarco, Montecassi. Lane number 4, Connor Plusqua from St. Charles. Jake Simmons, lane number 5 from Machine Aquatics. Nathaniel Doran from Nova, lane 6. Raleigh Harrington, lane number 7, also from Nova. Ethan Google from Sioux Falls.
I wonder if you could Google his name.
You could, but you'd have to Google it.
Google. Sliz looks like he needs to learn what SPF 50 is.
He's got
a little bit of redness to him.
Yeah.
That boy's out quick. Connor Plusqua he did the same thing he did in the 200. Took it out with some gusto. Let's see if he can hold on here. Looks like he and Trevor Smith touch the wall 1-2, 28.5, 28.8.
It looked like Trevor was going in a little bit ahead, but Connor got those feet around quickly and got him on the wall. And he's going to carry that lead into the third wall.
Not by much. I mean, maybe 3/10. But his underwaters were much better. Looks like Trevor Smith's a little bit quicker on the top, but this is going to be a tight race. If Connor can hold him off just a little bit, reach it. Oh,
Trevor Smith with those long arms and the extra stroke.
That is right.
I think Connor Plusqua was in between strokes. I don't think there was anything he could have done differently. He was just between strokes.
Yep.
Trevor Smith was right on that last stroke. And again, there's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, I mean, I think if we saw Trevor Smith standing next to Connor, you'd see Trevor have a little bit slightly longer reach there.
Yeah, I mean, I will. You look at all of the great swims in history. The Phelps versus Michael Kavik in that 100 fly. That was more than anything. It was just lucky that he took that extra stroke.
He did. $8 million lucky. All right, in lane number 1, we have Preston Green from Northwest Arkansas. Lane number 2, Selman Erickson from Rockville, Montgomery. Oh my goodness, I didn't look at this. Lubomir Luchard Bajiski from New Trier Aquatics in lane number 3. Elliot Leisure, I panicked. Elliot Leisure in lane number 4 from Rochester Swim Club. John Danahy from Nova in lane number 5. Samuel Cass in lane 6 from New Trier Aquatics, a much easier name to say.
Keep an eye on his
John
start.
Gravel from Rockville, Montgomery in lane 7. Ryan Yao from Long Island Aquatic Club. I didn't even see Lubo's name, and I didn't put it. I mean, it's a mile longer than everybody else's name. I should have been able to pick that up.
So Sam,
it literally had like my heart skipped a beat there.
Sam Cass start this morning. I want to see what it is this time. Okay, he actually looked back a little bit for his hands this morning. He didn't look back for his hands at all, and he entered that water flat back. Oh, looks like Lubo's starting charge early here.
Oh, great. Now let's say his name again.
You can always
Lubo
do what I did. Lubo LT right there, man. It's easy. And he loves it. Oh, we got Elliot Leisure. And, yeah, Lubo right next to each other, 27-7, 27-71. But it looks like Elliot's starting to pull away a little bit. Elliot, nice third 25. Really good underwaters off that far wall.
Boy, look at the tempo.
Yeah.
Heads up a little bit, but that's all right. It's making it work.
Yep.
But, yeah, the good tempo there, just turning faster than anybody else.
Yep.
And that's so important in backstroke. So that's Elliot Leisure with the win from Rochester Swim Club. His time is a 56.58, slightly off the record of 54.70. Now we go to the girls 13-14  200-yard backstroke. Definitely going to be switching gears, building a little bit more this race. Harper Bartholomew from Rockville, Montgomery is in lane number 1. Noelle Cates is in lane number 2 from NCAP. Isabella Stanek from Academy Bullet Swim Club in lane number 3. Annie Carlson, Nova, lane 4. Carolyn Hepper, lane 5 also from Nova. Quinn Ryan from Point Aquatics in lane number 6. Charlotte White, lane number 7 from Nova. That's her third entry in this heat. And the second NCAP swimmer is Hannah Wexler in lane number 8.
I wonder if lane 2 is any relation to Phoebe. I told you I'd be getting some movie references
exactly.
in here.
Boy, look at these girls, all in a straight line. You look at their feet. You don't see a lot of big kick going right now, and that's it. You want to build those legs in this race. But boy, we have every single girl in this heat is a 30-point, and they're all under 30.5. So you go from 30.1 to 30.4. 30.4.
Yeah.
So 3 tenths of a second separates the entire field.
This is a nice race so far.
Yeah, it's a great race.
Yeah.
Annie Carlson gets her feet on the wall first by a couple hundredths.
Yeah.
In the first 50, and may see a little bit of movement around here. We said lane 3 looks to be slightly in the lead.
3, 5, and 7.
But it is lane 3. That's Isabel Stanek from the Academy Bullet Swim Club in the Chicagoland area, 32.03.
So, yeah, all of them were still within that 32.0 to 32.5 range. Looks like
Isabella Stanek holding on to the lead.
Yeah.
She was 30.2, 32.0. Good split in the first half of the race. Now let's see where they're at here, because here we're at the third 50. Everything's starting to hurt. Those legs are like, Charlotte White is a slight lead, 32.8 versus Isabella Stanek's 33.2. But only, again, 1/100th of a second separates our leaders.
And looks like they're racing. Looks like Charlotte's got a slight advantage coming off that far wall, and she had better underwater, so.
Yeah, it looks like Charlotte's got a little bit faster tempo, but Isabella has a little bit better dolphin kick, so that's keeping her in the race.
Yeah.
But now we see the tempo pick up, too, so it's going to be a reach to the wall. It is Charlotte White.
207.6. Isabella 2:08.2. They were both faster than they were this morning, so it's a good race.
So Abigail Carnes, Northern Kentucky Clippers. Annika Kai from Rockville, Montgomery. Jillian Wiersma from Hokie Aquatics in lane number 3. Brantley Patterson, lane 4. From Nova from lane 5. Sophia Lyons, lane Long Island. Juliet Nemec from Academy Bullets in lane 6. Mia Eubank, lane number 7, Nova, Virginia. Mariana De Oliveira from Eagle swim team in lane number 8.
You know, I wonder if that team from lane 3 does the hokey pokey.
But was there a couple extra beeps there? Or was that just?
I thought I heard that as well.
Starters are looking at each other.
Look at each other
Whoa,
like.
Nelly.
Yeah.
Abigail Carnes, no known relation to Kim.
Okay, nice. That's a music reference, but the 80s, we'll take it.
Lane number 4, so Brantley Peterson.
Yeah.
When the race started, usually hear a single horn, a single beep from the horn, but it was a single horn and then multiple horns after that. But by the time those horns sounded, I believe the swimmers were already in the water and didn't hear it. But so somebody stopped. They probably would have had to recall the entire heat.
Right.
We figure out, would have been a little messy, but we're sure they could figure it out. Anyway, so we have Brantley Patterson, lane 4 in the lead, and she is still, I agree with this. She's still in the lead.
Like lane 7, Mia Eubank second right now. Half second separating her from Brantley.
Yep, and Brantley Peterson was only a couple hundredths faster there.
Right.
So, but Brantley Patterson was still our leader and one of the 2 fastest splits. We'll see where they are coming off this wall now. Brantley Peterson just kicked it into 4th gear and is starting to pull away. Again, I think it's always interesting. She was 31.3, so let's see where she's at here.
31.9, still under 32.
It's not, when you see a swimmer start to pull ahead, it usually means they're slowing down the least.
Right.
So it's not so much that they're picking up speed. Sometimes they are, but not always. Mia Eubank still in second place with a 32.0 on Nats 50.
It looks like she's starting to catch her a little bit. This might be a nice race at the end. Look at those underwaters.
Oh, big breakout in lane number 7 for Mia Eubank. And she is, I believe, she's our new leader.
She's our leader.
She was
last 50 of hers was smoking. 30.9. Wow.
And again, Brantley 32.0 faster, but just right at the same speed. But boy, that was a hard charging.
Mia Eubank.
Yeah, great swim, Nova.
Both of them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got 3 Long Island swimmers, a couple end caps, Ole, Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls girl is the one who set the record yesterday, I think, at the 100 back.
NWA, that's Northwest Arkansas. Clean it up, come on. In lane number 1, Carolee Workman from Northwest Arkansas. Lane number 2, Sasha Carafin, we saw her earlier. She's from Lyack, Long Island Aquatic. Lane number 3.
Vivian Zangaro.
Vivian Zangaro from Long Island Aquatic Club. We'll see what that 500 does. That can be a little bit testy. Rachel Ritter from Sioux Falls swim team. Lane number 5, Una Diaz from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 6 from NCAP, Nation's Capital. That's Corey McKenzie. Lane number 7, Samantha Romer from Nation's Capital. And then lane number 8, Aubrielle McKay from Ole out of Michigan. That's Rochester, Michigan. Meet record in this event is Ann Beam from Jersey Wahoos. There's a blast in the past, 2018. 159.12.
I'd say if Rachel looks anything like she did the 100 back yesterday, this record, she's got a shot at this record.
I concur. Love to watch the start, see if they can get the hips up out of the water and get a good angle of attack. Yeah,
not bad.
Yeah,
not bad. Pretty solid all around. And Ritter just comes right out.
She does. Just a couple of tenths, but boom, 2 tenths. You do that.
Looks a lot like Thomas McMillan yesterday when he was swimming his 2 fly, getting out to the middle, off her walls. 27.7 out. Not quite the middle, but a little bit past the red, but still looked good. Una Diaz right there on her right hip, along with Mackenzie Corey, too.
Which was a 27.7 on that lap. We'll see what Una Diaz and Corey McKenzie, if they're actually keeping up with their 29.78, 30.0s.
Yeah.
So it is Rachel Ritter extending her lead. Her Uncle John would be pleased.
Nice. Johnny Ritter. I don't know, man. Three's a crowd.
Well, there's no company in this race for this young lady. She is tearing it on. She is 57.5, and she's still holding 29. She has got plenty of speed right now to get this record.
I think she needs to get into her walls just a
30. Yeah, I agree. But even at 30.3,
yeah.
Even if she has another tired turn like that,
she still has a record.
Yep. When you go out that fast, you can leave yourself a little bit of room at the end. But that was a much better turn.
Yeah.
This turn down here was, oh my God, where's the wall?
Looks like Mackenzie Corey's nice last 100 for Mackenzie to get second here. But yeah, we're
Look at the tempo.
A new meet record.
Yep.
158.81. 30.99 on that last 50. Mackenzie Corey actually outsplit her 30.91.
She did. And that is a new meet record. Meet record was a 159.12. Now we go to the boys. 13-14 boys, 200 back. Trace Colton from North Palm Beach Swim Club in lane number 1. Ian Filzer Menendez, Long Island in lane 2. Leopold Nurit of Nation's Capital in lane 3. J. Cole Davini, Rockville, Montgomery in lane number 4. Ethan Chinia from Long Island Express in lane 5. Brady Jordan, St. Charles Swim Team in lane number 6. Trevor Donnelly from Rockville, Montgomery in lane 7. And Aryan Tonpei from Nova of Virginia in lane number 8. If you think of the start, you think of the surface of the water being like the bar of the high jump. And you want to get your hips and everything up over that bar, get up and out of the water. Alrighty, so here we have in lane number 3, we have Leopold Nurit with the early lead. He is from Nation's Capital, one of the largest swim teams in the country. Ethan Chinia from Long Island Express right behind him. These guys are out in 27.7. The meet record held by Braden Cape, and he had a heck of a night on this night last year. Get the 500 free record. Comes back, gets the 2 back with a 148.37.
And the funny thing is about that, Bill, he was 4 seconds slower at this meet than he was at age group stage in his 500.
Absolutely was, yeah. I remember his dad yelling at him. No, I'm kidding. Ethan Chinia.
I hope Todd's listening.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
Still basking in his Coach of the Year award for winning the women's title last week.
Yes, he should be. They had a phenomenal meet. Looks like Brady Jordan had some nice underwaters on that to catch up to Ethan, along with J. Cole Davini.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the pool. It's 4 and 5. And it is Ethan Chinia touching first with a 30.8. But
J. Cole had the fastest split.
30.5, so...
Ethan Chinia's cranking it on this last 50. Brady Jordan with some nice underwaters on that last wall. His tempo's increased, but Ethan's not enough real estate for Brady to get him.
Sorry, I left you hanging there. I was reading some fan mail from our listeners just now.
Assuming it would be Todd?
That would be Todd, Cape. And if you think we threw him under the bus before.
Just wait, buddy.
So that was Ethan Chania from Long Island Express with the win in the C final. We go to the B final. Riley Burke from Schrader Schrader YMCA in lane number 1. Rafael Fontana from Rockville, Montgomery in lane number 2. Aiden Terrazas from Ozaki in lane number 3. Victor Gut from Palatine in lane number 4. Alexander Atkins, lane number 5 in Rockwood. Lane number 6, Cooper Redfern in Nova, Virginia. Blake Ellingston, lane number 7. And Luke Bickett, lane number 8 from Greater Philadelphia. Blake Ellingston, lane 7. He's from Madison Aquatic Club.
Get another fan mail.
Blowing up.
Blowing up.
10 messages. Somebody's in a mood.
Oh, I guess. Somebody's telling me my stats are wrong.
Oh, no, not that.
Wow, Alexander Atkins with some really nice underwaters off that first turn. Setting the early pace. Right behind him, Victor Gut. So you take a look at Victor Gut. His head position seems like it's a little too high, but he's making it work because his hips aren't sinking like
exactly. A lot of times when you see the head rise up high, he's kind of getting in that seated position. I always tell swimmers that backstroke is a stand-up stroke, not a sit-down stroke. But here comes Victor Gut coming up on lane, and he's gets those long legs, gets him around.
Yeah. So both of them out 55-6. Assuming that they can hold on to, at least 29s, they'll definitely go a lot faster than they did this morning. Yeah, sometimes kids just aren't comfortable swimming with their head back like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they can keep their hips up and, keep their body alignment straight, I'm all for it.
Victor Gut touches first. Is it Gut or Gut?
I just call him Gut.
Yeah.
He's the gut check.
Victor Gut check time.
That's right.
He has the fastest split, 29.6.
Yeah.
And he's starting to pull away a little bit here.
Yeah. Ooh, Alexander Atkins with some nice underwaters. And they're both picking up the tempo.
Looks like gutsy performance for a victory.
Nice. That's a double whammy right there. Ooh, 28.9 with the finish. 29.3 finish. They win 54.2, 154.8.
Basking in the glow of my double entendre. My double entendre.
Can't go wrong with some good Metallica. Our wonderful announcer, Aaron Mashman, coming up with some great music.
Music Mario that these. All right, here we go for the A final. In lane number 1 from Webster Bluefins is Ian Miller. Lane number 2, Noah Zuckerman from Charles River. Lane number 3, that's Thomas McMillan from St. Charles. We've seen him before.
Yep.
Reed O'Connell in lane number 4 from Long Island Aquatic Club.
Breaststroke record holder now.
Maxwell Garbaz from Madison Aquatic Club in lane number 5. Benjamin Wysotsky from Waukesha in lane number 6. Kai Joyner, lane number 7 from Rochester. I know his heat's loaded.
Crap.
Ian Kymack in lane number 8 from Lake Erie.
This is going to be a heck of a race.
It is going to be a bloodbath. Braden Capon, 148.37, coached by the great Todd Capon from Academy Bullet Swim Club.
He's all right. This kid, Todd.
Backstroking is old in his days, too.
Oh, yeah. 400 IM champ, if I'm not mistaken.
He was. In this pool.
Yeah. There's McMillan already. This is going to be a bloodbath between McMillan and O'Connell, I think. Or not.
Might just be a bloodbath all the way around.
Uh-huh.
Tom McMillan, 25.1.
25.9 for O'Connell.
By the tempo, he's up on top of the water.
Oh my gosh!
I haven't seen a backstroke champion bounce up and down like that in this meet for, I don't know, a year.
Last year.
Seems to be working. A new trend.
Although I will say this. It seems to me like McMillan gets out a little bit further off his walls than said former swimmer at this meet.
26.97. I have no comment.
A little close on his wall there.
He was, yeah, he jammed it up.
Still gets out to the red, though. Meet record. Could be an Illinois state record in jeopardy. Oh, sorry, my man. I thought you were the garbage can.
What?
Screw it. Yeah, anyway.
Thomas McMillan, 27.7.
Yeah, this record, I believe, is... I mean, unless that piano hits him. Bill's playing his tune right now.
Go clock.
It's gonna be tight. Yeah, McMillan 147.49. Really,
it is a new meet record for Thomas McMillan. That's another record into the files.
Yeah, 150.7 for Reed O'Connell. Garbash, third, 151.15.
I need to find a Madison coach and see how to say that guy's name, because we're going to be saying it for the next couple of nights. So
I just don't want to call him Garbage.
Why not? I mean, well, there's no G at the end. It's Garbage or Garbage. So anyway, all you Madison Aquatic Club peeps out there, if you want to come by and give us
They're
a
already
link.
doing the awards. Look at that. We're going to take a break here, do some awards real quick. We'll be right back.
Awards for event 29, girls 12 and under 100 backstroke. In 7th place from St. Andrews, Julietta Stolk. In 6th from Lake Erie, Leighton Lentz. In 5th from Nation's Capital, Jillian Shiflett. In 4th from Nova, Lane Jacobs. In 3rd from Verona, Emma Sina. In 2nd from North Palm Beach, Gia Giuseppe. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 100 backstroke champion from Machine Aquatics, Kennedy Meston. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 30, boys 12 and under 100 backstroke. In 8th place from Northwest Arkansas, Preston Green. In 7th from Rockville, Montgomery, John Gravel. In 6th, New Trier, Samuel Cast. In 5th, Long Island's Ryan Yao. In 4th from Rockville, Montgomery, Selim Erickson. In 3rd from New Trier, Lubo Chorbajiski. In 2nd place from Nova, Virginia, John Danahy. And our 2024 NCSA boys 12 and under 100 backstroke champion from Rochester Swim Club, Elliot Leisure. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 31, girls 13-14 200 backstroke. In 8th place, Northwest Arkansas, Kira Lee Workman. In 7th from Long Island, Sasha Carafin. In 6th from Nation's Capital, Samantha Romer. In 5th from Ole Swimming, Aubrielle McKay. In 4th from Long Island, Vivian Sangaro. In 3rd from Long Island, Una Diaz. In 2nd from Nation's Capital, Mackenzie Corey. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 200 backstroke champion and new meet record holder with a time of 1:58.81 from Sioux Falls Swim Team, Rachel Ritter. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 32, boys 13-14 200 backstroke. 8th place, Webster Bluefins, Ian Miller. 7th place, Lake Erie's Ian Kimack. In 6th, from Rochester, Kai Joyner. In 5th, from Charles River, Noah Zuckerman. 4th place, Waukesha Express, Benjamin Wizotsky. In 3rd place from Madison, Maxwell Garbash. In 2nd place from Long Island, Reed O'Connell. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 200 backstroke champion and new meet record holder with a time of 1:47.49 from St. Charles Swim Team, Thomas McMillan.
All right, now we're going to the 12 and under girls 200 fly. Hadley Simpson is in lane number 1, Nation's Capital. Lane number 2, Ashley Brinkle from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lanes 3 and 4, Hinsdale Swim Club. That's Molly Wydakis and Dylan Gustafson. Lane number 5, JC Chin from Rise Aquatics. Lane number 6, Emery Horvath from Blazin' Barracudas. Ainsley Lehman from Arlington Aquatic Club in lane number 7. Lane number 8 is empty. Twitter Fly is one of those events that it's the one event in swimming where there's nowhere to hide. Even in a 400 IM, once you get through with the fly, you can kind of rest on the backstroke, you can rest on the breaststroke or the free. But in the 200 fly, going slower just means you have to suffer longer. So right now we have Molly Wydakis in lane number 3, 30.8. What we're looking for here is we're looking for kids that are breathing. I think some kids will breathe up, one up, one down. That's right on the edge of the minimum number of breaths they need. I prefer with taller swimmers to consider 2 up, 1 down. But again, different, I think however you train it, that's how you have to do it in the meet. But you want to see swimmers that are getting their hands nice and long, getting their hands all the way through to the back of the stroke, past the hips, and then throwing them out there, just like we're watching Molly here doing lane number 3. The hips got a little bit low there at the end, 36.3. She's still our leader. And she actually had she had the fastest split fastest split on the second 50. But she's still dominating this field, although up in lane number 6, Emery Horvath is starting to pull ahead of the cluster of swimmers over on that side of the pool, up towards the top of your screen there. the silver cap. So Molly Wadikis turns with 37.1. Still the fastest split. She's just pulling away from the field here. She's got a 144. She was a 230 earlier today. I think she's going to be closer to a 220, 2-3 maybe. And she's going to cruise to victory. Tell the kids are getting tired here. The hips are coming down a little bit. It's a little bit struggling, but she's motoring through there. She's keeping that stroke long. Split to 39.1, 223.42. That is 7 seconds faster than this morning. A little bit, 6 and change. Moving on to the B final, we have Irene Trechakov from Rockville, Montgomery. There's only 15 Rockville, Montgomery girls in this heat. Sydney Chang, Rockville, Montgomery in lane 2. Brinley Pufal from Peoria Area Water Wizards in lane number 3. Kelly Burke, Madison Aquatic Club, lane 4. Larson Hill and from Academy Bullet Swim Club in lane number 5. Lane 6, 7, 8, all Rockville, Montgomery kids. Sarah Young in lane 6. Joy Liang in lane 7. And Grace Peterson in lane 8. RMSE. The meet record in this event is a 206.4, held by Abby Carr. And again, it's really too close to call. It might be, no, lane 3, lane 4, lane 4, lane 1. Kelly Burke from Madison is your first with a 31.1. That doesn't mean a lot in this event. Being first can be a good thing, can be a bad thing if you're getting out too fast. So you want to keep your hips up, long strokes, nice patience going into that wall for Kelly Burke. She looks like to be extending her lead just a touch, although lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. We'll keep an eye on Irene and lanes 1, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 3, 4, and 6. But it's Kelly Burke still with the lead. She splits 35.5, but even Sarah Young, who's sixth, is second with 35.2. Yeah, really tight field for the first 5-6 swimmers, especially 2 through 5. Kelly Burke stretching into that finish, 35.9. And boy, dominant 50 there. She's the only one under 37, and she is just rocking away. And now the race is going to be for second, but Larson Hill from Academy Bullets had the second fastest split, and she's starting to make her way, picking through the crowd, and she touches right with Sarah Young, who was third a moment ago, and we'll see where they're at. Some big breaths. I see Lauren Hill coming out of the water, looking around a little bit, kind of peeking left and right. She sees the competition. Kelly Burke touches with a 2:19. She is first. But Lauren Hill with the fastest split on that last 50 with a 36.0 goes 2:22.2. Nice drop for both those ladies from this morning. We will turn our attention to the A final where Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards is the number 1 seed. Her coach has left me hanging once again and is out there getting ready to watch this swimmer. The meet record of 206.46 held by Abby Carr, 2016 from Rockville, Montgomery. Get a good look at these girls coming down the side of the pool here, getting ready to roll. In lane number 1, Angelina Remus from Lake Country. In lane number 2, Mila Fisher from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 3, Stella Tannehill from Swim Atlanta. Lane number 4, Cameron Gardenier from the Peoria Area Water Wizards. Lane number 5 is Eva Hughes from Blazing Barracudas. Lane number 6, Christina June from Lake Erie Silver Dolphins. Gabriella Graham in lane 7 from the Academy Bullet Swim Club. Lane number 8 from Yuri Shivko as Shlivko from the Long Island Aquatic Club as it rounds out the field. I said earlier that, you know, being first can be really good or really bad. If you go out too fast, get out a little bit crazy, getting out first can be a real problem because then all of a sudden that lactic acid builds. You're in a heap of trouble because you got to swim this whole thing in a world of hurt. So we've seen the first 2 heats where the girls have gone out. The leaders in the first 50 won the event, hung on. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, we're looking for long strokes. We're just looking to see those hips come up out of the water. And right now, Cameron Gardner from Peoria Area Water Wizards is our leader. She had a 4-second lead this morning, but you never know who's cruising and who's swimming hard in the morning. She touches at 29.1. She is your leader. Meet record's 2:06. I would think she'd probably want to be a little bit quicker than that, but we'll see how she's doing. She's throwing the hands out there really nicely. So she's breathing every other stroke. I hope that's enough air for her. Boy, she looks really nice, though. Keeping the, you know, the other thing to watch for when swimmers get tired in this event, they start lifting their heads way up out of the water and they start dragging their hips through the stroke. She is doing neither of those things, and she is out in a 101.7, 32.6 on the second 50. She would need to be a little bit faster, 32 low, 32 mid to break the record. 32.3, I think she would need to be right here. And she touches in 33.2, but she's got a commanding lead now. Again, same thing. She is dominating this field. Second place right now is Eva Hughes from Blazing Barracuda. She's won 38.6. And in third place, up towards at the bottom of your screen, Mila Fisher is on 138.7. But things can change quickly in this event. One thing that's not going to change is Cameron Gardner is going to win this race hands down. He's going to do it in dominating fashion. Head down at the end, 33.9, 208.91. That is much faster than she went this morning. We're going to now go to the men's 12 and under 200 butterfly. We're going to start with Philip Wallen in lane 1 from Nova. Rian Ahuja in lane number 2 and Anthony Y in lane number 3, both from Nation's Capital. Mason Ryboski from St. Charles swim team in lane number 4. Lucas Wang from Rochester in lane 5. Abbott Trent lane 6 from Nova. Lane number 7, Xander Pika from Rockville, Montgomery. And in lane number 8, Lucas Stanko. .159.49 is the meet record, broken in 2022 on March 24th. It's Ryan Baldwin from Long Island Aquatic Club. All right, Trent Abbott touches first in lane 6 from Nova with a 29.96. Tight race. Lane 7, Xander Pika is right there too in lane number 2. Rihanna Huja. So tight race here. We'll see how it goes. Trent looks really good. It's lane 2, Rihanna Huja. They're going to touch together, but it is Rihanna Huja taking over the lead with a 34.4. Trent Abbott is 34.6. At the first 50, they were literally hundredths of a second apart from each other. And they're going to touch together again at the 125 mark. This is an important 50 here. You've got, you've already swum 100 fly. You got to do another one, and so it's important you really establish your rhythm. Really like the stroke on Trent Abbott. He's keeping his hips up a little bit more than Ryan is. Ryan Huja, just a couple of kicks. I'd like to see him get a little bit more power on those kicks as he's coming off that wall. But Trent Abbott, good tempo with his stroke. He's definitely, again, not going faster than everybody else. He's just, maintaining his speed there. So while he is going faster, but he's not tearing after it. But Xander Pika, lane number 7, had the fastest split in the third 50. And, boy, he's just keeping that momentum going. He snuck up on us there. And Xander Pika with a 34.6. That split was actually faster than his second 50. Very, very unusual in the 200-meter and the 200-yard butterfly. So nice job, Xander, for the great second half of that race. Xander Pika's out in a 105, back in 110. So great splitting there. So in the B final, we have Viz Sinclair from Long Island Express, Zachary Stewart Lewis from Lake Erie Silver Dolphin in lane number 2, Kingston Lee in lane number 3 from Long Island Aquatics, Caleb Gadavish from Verona Area Swim Team, Brady Hawk Nova Virginia lane number 5, Logan Phillips lane 6 from Nation's Capital, Matthew Meng Charles River Aquatics up in the Boston area lane number 7, and Sawyer McDonegal from Northern Kentucky Clippers is in lane number 8. This is your B final. The meet record is a 159.49 held by Ryan Baldwin, Long Island Aquatics, back in 2022. It looks like lane number 3. Nope, lane number 7, Matthew Mang from Charles River touches first with 29.34, 29.36 in lane number 3 from Kingston Lee. And where's lane? This Sinclair and 29.72. So tight race here, especially between our two leaders, and that is lanes number 7 and 3. We'll watch those two, and we'll watch the whole field. Because right now it is lane number 4 starting to make a move and pull into the lead. I apologize, it's lane number 3. Kingston Lee is in lane number 3 is our new leader at the 100-yard mark, 34.9. Not the fastest split in the field, that's Brady Hawk from Nova, but only a few hundredths faster. But we'll keep an eye on Brady also. We're going to keep an eye on everybody here. Lane 5, Brady Hawk is pulling ahead of this field now.
Holy crap, a nice race in the 2 fly.
35.8 for Brady Hawk. He's, again, has the fastest split in the field. That's going to bode well for him with 50 yards to go. He's got some momentum here. But nobody wants to give this race up. So we have Brady Hawk, we have Kingston Lee, and Caleb Gadavish from Verona.
Who is 10.
Stud.
He is a stud. And he's going to end up winning this thing. 10-year-old with the win. Nice.
He did a great job, very keeping his head down. So at the finish, getting in there, 34.9.
Sheesh. 2:16.4 as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That is. I don't know what they're doing up there.
Doing something right, I can tell you that. And with that swim, they just took us out of 10th place in the combined team standings.
I'm going to go out on a record and say that swim for, we'll have to look and see if how that sits nationally.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this, Cam's time that she just did in her 200 fly, second.
Hey, nice.
So, and as I told you earlier, I just watched, or this morning I watched Jaden Sy cruise a 202. Yeah. This kid, that 1:59.49 record is in jeopardy.
All right, lane number 1, Michael Meehan from Long Island Aquatic Club. Lane number 2, Luba Lee Shorbaditsky, something like that, new chair. Lane number 3, Wesley Moncton, NCAP. Lane number 4, Jason Sy from Lakers Swim right here in Windermere. Elliott Leisure, lane number 5, Rochester Swim Club. Proctor Trevette, lane number 6 from Nova, Virginia. Brecken Luckett from Fort Wayne Swim Team in lane number 7. Oliver Fernandez Lynn from NWA. Not that one. Northwest Aquatics.
I got to say, the guy in lane 6 probably a big fan of the Police Academy movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Boy, Jaden Sy, he got off that block quicker than anybody.
1:59.49.
Look at how smooth that stroke is. Just cruising. I mean, he looks like he's swimming just nice and relaxed.
Fire on ice, baby. Look at him cruising.
Cruising to a 27.2. Elliott Leisure is right behind him, 27.6. Yes.
And Elliott's got a nice long looping stroke. He's a little bit taller. He swims looking taller.
Yeah, he does.
There,
boom. That turn was a little.
Yeah, he just, I'm glad he didn't dive and totally loop that turn. But on the other hand, you really got to stretch into that wall.
Uh-huh.
So,
Jaden Sy, 57.5. He's going to have to keep those 30 lows if he wants this record. Out in 57.5.
Any 30 point is good here for the next 250s. Yep. Like to see him get out a little bit deeper, snap some more dolphin kicks there.
I don't know. He looks like he's 32.3. I think he might have. He looked like he was cruising that first 50.
I think it was. I thought he was too.
But still,
he looks good. He's not dying.
No.
So it's just bringing that energy towards the end of the race.
Yep. So he'll probably be right around what he did this morning, 2:01, 2:02. Elliott Leisure's swimming nice. He was 2:12 this morning. Definitely going to break that. 2:01.47 for Jaden Sy. Elliott Leisure 2:06.7. Oh, Wesley Moncton third, 2:11.4. Lubo LT fourth, 2:11.6. Now we're coming up to one of my all-time favorite events, the 50 fly.
So we go from my favorite event to your favorite event. And for the record, it's my favorite. 200 fly is my favorite event to coach, not my favorite event to swim. All right, in the women's 50 butterfly, we have Madeline Lynch, Greater Illinois Swimmers, lane 1. Liza Sass from Mountain State Storm, lane 2. Caitlin Fillo from Hokie Aquatics, lane 3. McKenna Bien from North Clippers. Jenna Violet from Academy Bullets in lane number 4. Emma Gudavich from Verona in lane number 6. Lily Karras, lane 7 from Florida Atlantic in lane number 8. Roxanne Rohrbaugh from Florida Atlantic. Kick, get up and go.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I might notice a little faster tempo here.
All I know is I was thinking 200 fly it, and you said kick it up and go. I'm like, what?
Yeah, right.
Oh, it looks like lane 6 has got the advantage there. Emmy
Watch lane
Davish.
2.
Yeah, and lane 8. Oh, 2. Nice. Good eye there, Eagle.
Yeah.
Liza Sass with the win there, 26:31. Coming in 6/10 faster than her morning time.
Lane number 1, Aaron Cass in the B final, Machine. Madison Southwell, lane 2 from Rise. Karina Dye, Long Island Aquatic Club in lane number 3. Lane 4, Ella Giblin from Rise. Lane number 5, Addison Spigner from Swim Atlanta. Lane number 6, McKinley Cushman from Nation's Capital. Harper Parody from Verona. And Simon Clare, lane 8 from Academy Village Swim Club. Nice breakout there at the top of your screen from Simon Clare and Harper Parody.
Yeah.
But I think it's lane 2, Madison Southwell, that touches first.
Oh, I'm going to go with lane,
lane 1.
one.
Lane 1, I'm sorry.
Lane 3.
Lane 1, boy, Erin Cass had a great breakout.
Oh, my God.
She had the longest dolphin kick that we ever tied for lanes 1 and 3. But Erin Cass had a great breakout there coming off that wall. Underwater, kept the head down. A lot of dolphin kicking. Her and Karina Dye finished tied for first.
Nice song.
The only song banned at my wedding.
And you were right to do that. I tried to ban the Macarena.
If you ever worked for a while.
I tried to ban it, and yeah, that didn't happen.
All right, from Charles River Aquatics in lane 1, Julia Lembo. And lane number 2, we have Una Lee from Long Island Aquatic Club. Then lane number 3, from Sea Rays, Hannah Ellis. Lane number 4, Stingrays. Lane number 4, Aubriel McKay from Ole. Lane number 5, Anna Kakai from Rockville Montgomery Swim Club. Lane number 6, Karina Tan from Rochester Swim Club. And from Nora Landon from Iowa Flyers is in lane 7.
Surprised that Iowa Flyers have a flyer.
Mariana Delovia, oh my God, I butchered that, from Eagle Swim Team. Let me try that again. Mariana Deoliveria. All right, these are your 8 finalists, or a reasonable facsimile thereof, based on my pronunciations.
Looks like Hannah Ellis had a really quick reaction off that block. As we go in, it looks like Aubriel McKay is going to be leading at the turn. And she's just sticking those underwaters.
Boy, she is. You've seen a lot of speed from these Ole swimmers. You know, Jeff Cooper really sealing his reputation as a pure sprint coach. Aubriel McKay with the win, 25.22, just off the meet record of Zoe Skirball from Racer X 24.73. But again, Jeff Cooper, known, is kind of known for distance swimming, but you get older, you don't want to work it, you just don't want to do all that extra work and all those extra practice. Say, hey, let's be a sprint team. I'm totally kidding. That is one of the things that people think about sprinters is that they don't work as hard. Well, you didn't, but
no, I didn't.
But if you want to be a good sprinter, when you watch a good sprint race, you'll see the swimmers on that second half of the race that are pulling out. It's because they've got the aerobic background to do that.
That's right.
So we kid Jeff. Jeff Cooper is the meet director for the summer NCSA meet. So, all right, boys 50 fly. William Farrell, lane 1. Caleb Caponera, lane 2. William Earl, lane 3. Benjamin Diep for lane 3. Rafael Fontana, lane 4. Aiden Malakay, lane 5. Blake Ellington, lane 6. And Henrik Larson, lane 8.
Aiden Malkey had a vicious first 25. But it looks like Rafael Fontana is going to touch him out 24-3.
Meet records 22.28. Samuel R. Bork from Mid-Wisconsin Waves. No relation to somebody who didn't make the Supreme Court. All right, Jacob Dammer in lane 1 from Nova. Maxwell Jackson, lane 2 from Eagle. Lane 3, Kyle O'Connor from Ozaki. Connor O'Neill from NCAP in lane number 4. Owen Miklos, lane 5 from Nova. Seth Russell from Franklin Regional in lane 6. Caleb Josh Kamet from NCAP in lane number 7. Toby Nwosu from Long Island Express on lane number 8.
Whoa, lane 3 was up really quick. Kyle O'Connor.
Whew. They're out swimming the camera.
Kyle O'Connor and Connor O'Neill. Whoa, I mean, look at lane 7. Those underwaters were outstanding by Caleb Josh Kamet.
It's very, very tight race here.
Oh, Maxwell Jackson, 24 flat. Caleb Josh Kamet, NCAP, 24-1.
All right, now we go to the A final. Once again, the meet records, Samuel Bork, 2018, 22.28. Mid-Wisconsin Wave, I think it's the Mid-Wisconsin Wave Makers is the name of that team. I remember that group. They had they had 2 or 3 stud swimmers that year, and they were really strong in the relays too. So, sometimes you get a small team, you get that Hoosiers moment.
You mean like us this year?
Yeah. Neil, here we go. Here's the A final. I'll wait till they come around the corner before we.
Oh, we got Daniel Garcia there. All right, cool.
In lane number 1 from the Machine Aquatics, or just Machine Aquatics, Neil Wargan. Lane number 2 from Academy Bullet Swim Club, Daniel Garcia. Lane number 3 from Ian Miller from Webster Bluefins. Lane number 4 is Maxwell Thompson from Machine Aquatics. Lane number 5, Thomas McMillan, St. Charles Swim Team. Seen a lot of these guys already tonight. Jeremiah Gormison from Rockville, Montgomery. Lane number 7, Ethan Kim from Shorewood Swim Club, also that's up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And Adon Terrazas from Ozaki Aquatics. A couple Badgers, some Potomac Valley, a couple Illinois.
Then NI.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know.
It will come to me.
That's a good thing the 200 free relay showed up on the board.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. We got this set up.
Let's see what the 2 guys in the middle can do.
Everything you see on your screen is from Takeitlive.
Oh, looks like Max Thompson's got the upper hand. Oh, but look at those underwaters by McMillan.
Oh, man, that was a great.
Gosh.
Oh, what a breakout there.
Yes, it was.
And it's so important.
22, what? Oh, McMillan,
22.73.
22.7. Yeah, 22.9 for Maxwell Thompson.
And the difference on this race was between McMillan and Thompson was the breakout underwater on that second 25.
Absolutely, 100% right. Oh, I gotta go.
We are going to awards. All right, Aaron Masterman's going to take over awards.
Awards for event 33, girls 12 and under 200 butterfly. In 8th place from Academy Bullets, Gabby Graham. In 7th place from Lake Country, Angelina Remus. In 6th, Long Island's Yuri Shlivko. In 5th from Lake Erie, Christina June. In 4th, Swim Atlanta's Stella Tannehill. In 3rd from Long Island, Mila Fisher. 2nd place, Blazing Barracuda's Ava Hughes. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 12 and under 200 butterfly champion from Peoria Area Water Wizards, Cameron Gardner. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 34, boys 12 and under 200 butterfly. In 8th place from Northwest Arkansas, Oliver Fernandez Lin. In 7th place, Long Island's Michael Meehan. In 6th place from Fort Wayne, Brecken Luckett. In 5th from Nova, Proctor Trivet. In 4th from New Trier, Lubo Chorbajiski. 3rd place, Nation's Capital, Wesley Moncton. 2nd place from Rochester, Elliott Leisure. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 12 and under 200 butterfly champion from Lakers Swimming, Jaden Sai. Congratulations, gentlemen. Awards for event 35, girls 13-14, 50 butterfly. In 8th place from Iowa Flyers, Nora Landon. In 7th place, Eagle Swim Team, Mariana de Oliveira. In 6th from Charles River, Julia Lembo. In 5th, Long Island's Yuna Lee. In 4th from Stingrays, Hannah Ellis. In 3rd, Rochester's Corina Tan. In 2nd place from Rockville, Montgomery, Annika Kai. And our 2024 NCSA Girls 13-14 50 butterfly champion from Ole Swimming, Aubrielle McKay. Congratulations, ladies. Awards for event 36, boys 13-14, 50 butterfly. In 8th place, Machine Aquatics, Neil Wargen. In 7th, from Academy Bullets, Daniel Garcia. In 6th, Shorewood Swim Club's Ethan Kim. In 5th, from Ozaki Aquatics, Aiden Terrazas. In 4th, Rockville Montgomery's Jeremiah Jermosin. In 3rd, from Webster Bluefins, Ian Miller. 2nd place from Machine Aquatics, Maxwell Thompson. And our 2024 NCSA Boys 13-14 50 butterfly champion from St. Charles Swim Team, Thomas McMillan.
Here we go for the, now we're going to get into the relays here. This will conclude tonight. These relays are swim time finals, which means some of the heat swam in the morning. We have the two fastest heats swimming at night. In the first heat tonight, we have from 12 and under girls 200 free relay is Lake Erie Silver Dolphins, lane number 2, Hinsdale Swim Club, lane number 3, Rockville Montgomery, lane number 4, Franklin Regional, lane number 5, Long Island Aquatic Club, lane number 6, Lake Country, lane number 7, Ozaki, and lane number 8, Blazing. So this morning we had Nova Aquatics with a time of 1:48.15, Academy Bullets A with a 1:48.29, and Long Island Aquatic Club B, that's Nova B, was first with a 1:48.41. So we look for those relays to have a potential of scoring in this event.
Yeah, because as you said earlier, this is a time final event, so anybody can move around.
And these girls, the winner of this heat will likely finish in the top 8 with the one more heat to go.
Right.
Finishing and touching first is Long Island Aquatics A.
26:07.
Do not have the names. The record in this event is a 140.91 set in 2022 by Academy Bullets by Roji, Karkazis, Naraki, and Kowal.
Oh, man. That's a beast relay right there, too.
Long Island Aquatic Club's maintaining its lead, 26.2. Well, again, the fastest split. No, Hinsdale had the fastest split.
Hinsdale had 26.1. But Long Island seems to be, looks like Rockville Montgomery's B relay's coming up. Starting to make a move, as is Franklin Regional.
Touching first, it is Rockville Montgomery, and that was Julie Diaz with a 26-1, a lightning 26-1.
Yeah.
First for this field, she hands it over to Leah Bartley. In second place, Long Island Aquatic Club. They're both A relays. This is Rockville's B. This is huge because if Rockville's B wins this race. Oh, is that Long Island? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Long Island A.
Oh, I'm sorry, Long Island A. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so, oops. Sorry, my first day watching the swim meet. 25-26. That was a great split, though. And that was May Strasser. That was Lee Summer who handed that lead. All right. Okay, that was my warm-up. Okay. All right.
Oh, we got the A finals.
All right. Maverick Swim Club out of Illinois in lane number 1. These are all A relays. Ole Swimming in Michigan, lane 2. Machine Aquatics, Potomac Valley in lane number 3. And Nation's Capital, lane 4. Verona Area Swim Team out of Wisconsin in lane 5. Rockville Montgomery Swim Club in lane number 6. Patriot Aquatic Club, lane number 7. And Nova Virginia Aquatics in lane number 8.
I think this is a mirror of what we had yesterday with the medley relays with Nation's Capital seated first, Verona seated second, and I think Machine was third. So this should be an interesting race.
Right off the bat, boy, that NCAP, lane 4, that's Jillian Shiflett.
As well as Machine Aquatics. She's right there, too.
And that would be Kennedy Maston.
Nice, underwater. Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. Kennedy Maston. This is, there's different strategies in this relay, but if you got a really, really fast girl, someone who can get your relay out in front, get you in some calmer water, and that's exactly what Kennedy Maston did in lane 3.
Oh.
She turns it over to Adriana Flores. A lot of teams will go fast to slow, or fast to less fast.
Like NCAP starting to. Oh, it's right there. Machine and NCAP are neck and neck.
And that is Violet Mullen and from NCAP, who it looks like she's going to touch, right behind NCAP with a 25-9. And she hands it over to Audrey Default. Mara Wilson from Machine in lane number 3. Rockville Montgomery is in third. That's Amelia Velasquez.
It's like NCAP starting to separate themselves from the rest.
Yeah, Audrey Default's one of the top 12 and unders in this meet.
Yeah.
She goes at 25-2. I think that's the fastest play we've had from anybody so far. And
we
she
had
hands it over to Ellie Bremer.
We had 25-1 from Verona, the second swimmer.
Okay.
So right there. I mean,
Machine is Ella Mueller, and
a good race for second.
That's Rockville Montgomery slipping into second.
And Patriot.
And that is Jen O'Brien.
Oh,
Patriot Aquatic Club is third. That was Grace Zhang from Patriot Aquatic Club.
24-9, 24-6 for the NCAP, whoever cranked the NCAP anchor.
And I believe the winner of the previous heat actually ended up, they definitely ended up in the top 8.
Yeah, I think they were 5th or 6th. Because they were 144, weren't they?
They were 144, yep. All righty, 12 and under, 200 free relay for the boys. Maverick Swim Club A, lane 1. NCAP B, lane 2. St. Charles, lane 3. Lane 3 is A relay. Franklin Regional A is 4. Nova, Virginia B is 5. Machine A, lane 6. Hornet, lane 7 is A. And Long Island Aquatic Club B is in lane number 8.
Swims from this morning. Oh, would you look at that? The top swim from this morning was the Peoria Area Water Wizards.
Wouldn't you know that?
147.38.
Academy
Bullets right there, 149.1. And Lake Erie Silver Dolphins A, 149.7.
That is Owen Plisquaw from St. Charles getting them out in front. The machine leadoff was Jake Sim. Nathaniel Doran from Nova.
Looks like we got Sliz in lane 3 right now, which is St. Charles. I can tell by the red on his back.
Yep. And that is not red from swimming a long 800.
That's right. So it's St. Charles.
He turns it over to Owen Bowe. And Nova Aquatics, that was Richard Lincolnis, and he's turned it over to Riley Harrington. These are all swimmers we've been talking about all week. And also in lane number 7, that's Machine. That's Caleb Cherry Holmes.
Yep.
Moving into second.
Which is a cool name, Caleb Cherry Holmes.
So Nova, Virginia, that's Raleigh Harrington turning it over to Philip Wallen, who will cruise to an early victory in this heat. Right above him is Brandon Kwan from Machine. And Brandon Kwan is getting after it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's enough real estate.
No.
St. Charles, that's Mason Ryboski trying to hold off the NCAP B relay. That's Chase Fortunato.
Lane is tied with Nation's Capital B and Hornet over there in lane 7.
Yep, lane 7. And that was Jacob Schachner from Hornet. In the B relay, in the final heat, we have Rockville Montgomery B, Montecassie A, Nation's Capital A in lane 3, Rockville A in lane 4, Nova Virginia A in lane 5, New Trier Aquatics A in lane 6, Rochester A in lane 7, Long Island A in lane 8. And the relay scoring is double individual events, so these are important points. And when you see a team up there, Rockville Montgomery, with their A and their B relay in the final heat, their B relay beats some A relays. That's a ton of points.
Oh, yeah. So what is it a score of championship score 20 for an individual?
I can't remember if we scored 16 or 24 places in this meet. But
I think I can guarantee you we only scored 16.
I think we do.
Yeah. So I think it would be 20, 17, 16 or whatever, and then you double that for the relays. So you get 2 relays in the top 8, you're booking.
If you win the A relay, you get 40 points. And then if you touch out the other team's A relay, you pick up 2 points, and so that's really 42. New Trier Swim Club.
That's got to be Sam Cass.
That'd be Proctor Tribbett. That's Nova. I'm sorry. You're right. Samuel Cass gets New Trier out front.
Out 23-5.
Yep. Rochester Swim Club right next to him. That was Elliott Leisure. NCAP and lane number. Let's see where we at here.
It's like
Rockville,
a 3-way
Montgomery,
race now. New Trier, Nova, and Rockville. Nova with the lead. 23-8 split there. That was good.
That is John Danahy. Now we go to Daniel Bungie in lane number.
I want you to tell me who the New Trier guy is.
The New Trier guy, that would be, Luba LT.
Attaboy, Bill.
We got
attaboy.
Too many names in the relays, my friend. Nova Virginia. Brady Hawk's going to anchor this relay, and he's going to pull ahead of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Logan is from New Trier. And third, let's see.
And New Trier is going to get third.
I'm sorry, Rockville is
Nova.
Salim Erickson. I'm sorry, yeah.
Salim just.
It was Salim Erickson. Take it up. Sorry, I had the wrong name there. Wrong lane.
136.3 to anchor Rockville to victory. Nova second, 137.6. New Trier third, 138.7.
The previous heat, there was a 142.
That'll get them
13-14 girls, 400 free relay.
swims from this morning, Northern Kentucky 340.5, Machine Aquatics 340.6, Eagle 341.93.
In lane 1, Nation's Capital B, Franklin Regional A, Long Island Aquatics B, North Palm Beach A in lane 4, Rockville Montgomery B in lane 5, Academy Bullets A in lane 6, Hokie Aquatics A in lane 7, Nova Virginia B in lane 8. Our final heat is all A relays. This heat has a mixture of A's and B's. We have 4 B relays in here, so a lot of depth from these are all from our lead teams. The teams that are winning this meet, it makes sense that those would be the ones with all the A relays, B relays, and the swimming at night. Very, very tight race. Boy, look at that. Too close to call. Lane 1.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Putting out, that's Nation's Capital. This is a 400 free relay, so they'll each.
Oh, you remember last night, wasn't it Nation's Capital or lanes 1 and 2 that ended up, or was that Long Island?
I think it was, I do not remember.
I think it was Long Island, actually.
Brianna Fleming, lane number 1. But down in lane 7, Hokie Aquatics, that's Leah Santos.
Doing the hokey pokey.
Doing the Hokie smoking everybody.
Yeah, no kidding. 53-1. That's a good leadoff.
He's turning it over to Jillian Wiersma. Rockville Montgomery in the middle of the pool. That's Fiona Sunjaya turning it over to Elizabeth Chan. Long Island Aquatic is in third. It's Jessica Bassett in the water. But it is still Hokie Aquatics in lane number 7. That is Jillian Wiersma with the lead.
Yeah.
Goes down to 25-8. Got to be a little bit careful in these 400 free relays. You do not want to. You don't want to
burn
go
all your gas that first 50.
You don't want to go 25-35. That was not help. And so it is important. We always really challenge our swimmers. You got to swim the second 50. You got to be smart on the first 50. You can't win your leg of the race on the first 50, but you can lose it. And Wiersma comes in with a strong split there.
Yeah.
She's 28-3, and she is winning.
I think she was still the fastest of everybody in that heat.
Turns it over to Caitlin Philo. And in second place in lane number 3, that is now Sophia Lyons in the water from Jessica Bassett. And Academy Bullets have moved into third. That was Lena Banazuski handing it over to Juliet Nemec.
Nation's Capital down here in lane 1 might be a outside smoke.
Hokie's still hanging on to lead with a 25-9, but the race is definitely tightening up.
Oh, yeah.
Long Island Aquatic, 25-8, just a hair faster. Again, that's Sophia Lyons.
Name we've said it a bunch of times.
Yes, we have.
Last 2 days. Oh, this is shaping up to be one heck of a race.
Sophia Lyons is really, look at that.
Oh, my gosh, look at that.
Kick.
Yeah.
He's going to come in touch in second, but boy, the race is definitely on. 28-0 versus Hokie came home at 29-3.
Yeah.
So now we have Long Island Aquatics. That's Alexandra Siegel. Hokie Aquatics, Lanny Alderman. And boy, Lanny Alderman's like, oh man, it's windy on top. I gotta keep it up, man. I can't, oh man. Don't want to give up this lead. The girls worked so hard for it, but you just never know who you're racing against in these. So, but boy, man, she is getting after it 26-3. Doesn't want to be defeated, but boy, they're coming hard on her now.
Oh man, they sure are.
She's going to come out that wall
right now.
And say,
it looks like lane
Nelly.
3, Long Island Aquatics has got the lead. No.
Hokie
still got it. Oh, can she hold on?
Hang on, I got to
yeah.
Laney Alderman said, not today, sports fans. I got this. 28-06. She even split Alexander Siegel from Long Island and hangs on to win the second heat with a 3:36.97.
All 3 of those top teams from this morning should get into the scoring for the meet.
I think these 2 teams, Long Island and Hokie, are likely to get into the could very well end up on the podium.
Absolutely.
So we have Rise Aquatics in lane number 1, Nova in lane 2. These are all A relays. Point lane 3. Lane 4, Rockville Montgomery. Lane 5, Long Island. Lane 6, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, Ole, that new sprint program out of Michigan. And lane 8, Verona area swim team. Lane number 3, it's Gabriella Hafner. Her father is her coach, and her uncle is the president of the NCSA. But she's swimming against Sasha Carafin in lane 5, McKinley Cushman in lane 6, Aubriel McKay in lane number 7. This is loaded.
Boy, look at that stroke. Who is that, lane 4?
That is Rockville Montgomery, and that is Gabrielle Day.
That is a beautiful looking stroke. Look at how long, how pretty it is, just nice and clean.
24.9.
She's setting her relay up well.
Yep. But she's a 51 low here. That could be huge.
Uh-huh.
Boy, coming up, there's that's Sasha Carafin in lane 5 next to her, starting to move up. Lane number 2, that's Mia Eubank from Nova. But it is 52.02. That was Gabriella Day. She turns it over to Marion Hooker. With up in lane 2, Nova, you got Charlotte White. You got lane 8, you got Emmy Godavish. So there's some Emma Rapcan in lane number 1. So some swimmers that we've seen a lot of action from tonight. But right now it's in the middle of the pool. It's Rockville and Long Island touching 1-2, and that's Rockville with Marion Hooker and Quinn Ryan from that's point. Karina Dye from lane number 5. So
I don't know if you said this earlier, but the meet record for this is 3:27.52, set by Long Island in 2019.
I did not mention that at all. So, but it bears mentioning. Rockville Montgomery coming in, still with the lead, turning over to Anna Kakai. So,
Emma Rapcan with a ridiculous split out of lane 1. They were in 7th place, I think, after the first swimmer, and now they're in 2nd.
Yeah, she split a 52.8.
Yeah.
So great split there. Now we have Anna Kakai coming in under the flags, but right below her is Una Diaz.
Yep.
And down at the bottom we have Marta Van Houten from Verona. She's in lane 8 at the top of your screen.
Like Long Island's making a charge against Rockville.
Yeah, that's Una Diaz. That's not surprising.
Not at all.
Anna Kakai. It's going to be Harper Bartholomew from Rockford and Vivian Zangaro. This is going to be a dogfight right here.
Great race.
Look at that breakout. Vivian Zangaro in lane 5. She's on top. She's, nice little breakout. But Harper Bartholomew got up and got after it right away. But look at the difference in the dolphin kicking. Let's see how much of an impact that has on the second 50.
See if she burned her energy too early this first 50.
You could say, Vivian Zangaro. So we have a 24.8.
Zangaro's a great distance swimmer, so she might have a great back half. It looks like Zangaro's starting to catch her a little bit. This is going to be a dogfight. Oh, dead even. And look at those underwaters by Zangaro.
And now those underwaters pay off, So that's the speed, and it's Vivian Zangaro from Long Island. 3:30.81, just off their record from last year. But, man, what a great swim that was.
Love seeing relay races like that.
Oh, absolutely. So Long Island finishes first. And we had 36.97 and a 37.26. So a couple of those relays did get into the top 8. So could factor into team scoring, obviously. Now we go to the men's. Got the guys here. Our fastest relay was Nutria Aquatics with the 3:33.5, Eagle 3:32.5, and then Nova 3:29.7. And now we go to lane 1. Lane 1, we have Northern Kentucky Clippers A, Rockwood A, Nation's Capital B, St. Charles A, That's Jordan Brady starting off. Nova A, lane 5. Rockville Montgomery B in lane 6. Lake Erie Silver Dolphins A in lane 7. And Long Island B in lane 8. And I think the ones who we probably want to expect to jump their relay out in the front would be Braden Jordan from St. Charles.
Although that Nova guy, whoever that is cranking it.
Yeah, Jacob Dameron. So,
oh, yeah.
Making sure to tell me you don't know what you're talking about, pal. Here comes Brady.
Here's where Brady's going
to see him up on top of the water like that. And that is with Jacob Dameron from Nova. But it is Brady Jordan. He's going to turn off to Joshua Lack. Turn it over to Joshua Lack. And, well, you see Tom McMullen in there at the back of that relay. So getting ready to drop the hammer on this heat.
Oh, yeah.
So Cullen Harrington is in the water now for Nova. They're in second place. Rockville Montgomery. That's Christopher Ned in third. Nation's Capital B is in fourth right now. Benjamin Jacobs. But it's St. Charles with the lead. And Nova pulling up right alongside them, just not letting go at all. And this is Nova's A relay. This is Nova's A relay, and that's Cullen Harrington.
You remember Pat Harrington used to swim for Arlington Alligators?
I do remember that.
I wonder if he's related.
Boy, it's been a back and forth, but these two teams just don't want to give it up.
Nope.
So Cullen Harrington from St. Charles touches first, and he's going to turn it over to Hugh Harrell. And I'm sorry, Colin Bowe, and Nova, Virginia, to Hugh Harrell. Colin Bowe touches first again. Hugh Harrell's right behind him, and then from Rockville Montgomery, that's Kevin Chen in third. Watch NCAP's B relay there at the bottom of your screen. That's Edward Scott, I apologize. St. Charles getting a little breather. Now the important thing to know here too is that this is the second last heat. There's another heat left. So even if you build a lead here, once you get the lead, you are starting to race the other heat.
Exactly.
And you need to keep driving the legs, no matter how much it hurts. So now we have St. Charles turning over to Thomas McMillan, Nova, Oben Miklos. So not a cakewalk at all.
No, not at all.
Caleb Josh Cammett for lane 3 from Nation's Capital. And Rockville Montgomery, that's J. Cole Davigny. So 4 guys that have been doing a lot of heavy lifting for their teams. But it is St. Charles touching first, 22.2 for Thomas McMillan. Nobody else really close to him.
No.
But now it's very important. You see him got the lead. This is no time to chill. This is the time to really drop the hammer and get after it, because you're now racing the next heat.
Right. You want to make it as difficult for them as possible. St. Charles 3:16.36. I think he split a 46-7.
46-7-4. Yeah, absolutely. Nova, Virginia, 3:20.05.
Nation's Capital B, 3:21.84.
In the final heat, we have Machine Aquatics is the only B relay. Everybody else is an A. They're in lane 1. And Nation's Capital in lane 2. Rockville Montgomery lane 3. Machine A in lane 4. Ozaki in lane 5. Rochester Swim Club in lane 6. Long Island Aquatic Club lane 7. And Long Island Express in lane number 8.
And that St. Charles team, that time is quite a bit quicker than some of these. In fact,
Absolutely.
It would be second based on the seed time. So
Machine leading off with Neil Wargan. They're going to try to jump out in this lead right away. Tyler Kaminsky, NCAP, is in lane 3. Jeremiah Gormison in lane number 4. These are 3 with. These guys we've all seen. Kyle O'Connor from Ozaki.
Right now, it's Long Island Aquatic Club out first.
That's Reed O'Connell. Yeah, that's Reed O'Connell in the water. Yep, exactly. So
that guy never not swim. Holy
exactly.
crap.
I think he's going last on the relay too. That would be illegal.
But it would sure be fun to watch.
It would be. So that's lane number 7. That's Long Island Aquatic Club. It's their A relay. It's Reed O'Connell. He's out in a 47 flat. Second place is Machine. That was Neil Morgan.
Look at the guy from Machine. Whoa.
That's Maxwell Thompson.
Okay.
So, again, makes sense.
Look at that kick.
It'll be fun to watch these guys in a couple of years, you know.
Especially at this meet.
21-9 getting out. There are a lot of teams in the meet in our junior meet last weekend that would have loved to have us swimmer lead that out.
Yeah.
Lane number 2, that's Long Island.
Like
that's Xavier Kulak. Yeah, seriously.
Oh, wow. Machine.
Lane number 4, Machine Aquatics. That's Maxwell Thompson. Turning over to Benjamin Matchias. So they're just not giving up. Lane number 3, Rockville Montgomery Smith. So who's in second right now?
Right now, it's
Long
lane
Island.
6. Yep.
That's Maxwell Yao. And that's Ozaki in third. And Ozaki, that's Luke Miller.
Long Island Express is making a move, too, over in lane 8.
Yeah, that's Dennis Uku. But right now, it's all Machine. It's Benjamin Mathias.
Fastest split that first 50 was Rockville Montgomery, lane 5. So he's trying to push his guys up.
That's Lackland Bartholomew.
Oh, yeah. Who does Machine go?
Machine has Rafael Fontana. Hugh Worgan.
Okay.
And then that's Rafael Fontana in lane number 3 from Rockville. Lane number 8, is that Long Island Express in second?
Yeah.
That's Ethan Chania. So watch him. He's he can certainly hold off these other swimmers and maintain and keep second place. Lane number 7, right next to him is Long Island Aquatic Club. That's Eric Lee, and they are 2-3. And Hugh Worgan from Machine's going to cruise to the finish. The meet record's a 3:11.46.
No danger.
Nope. It will still be a 3:11.46 in 10 seconds. But lane number 8, that's Long Island Express, going to finish second. And it's a race for third. Boom, boom, boom. But it is Ozaki Aquatics, and that was the anchor from Aiden Terrazas.
St. Charles moved up quite a bit in that. I think they did 5th or 6th.
3:16.36. They ended up 6th. Yep. So, nice.
Well, that was nice swimming today.
Great swimming.
A lot of fun.
And congratulations to Aaron Mashman on his best time. Our timeline was 7:59. We started 3 minutes late, and we still finished 3 minutes early.
Holy Mash,
congratulations to Aaron Mashman on his best
go.
time. Beat the timeline by 3 minutes, so we're always happy about that. You can get our sheep and get the flock out of here.
That's right. What did one shepherd say? The other shepherd.
Get our sheep and get the flock out of here.
Get the flock out of here.
All righty,
that's right. Before we go, I just have to say, go Illini.
All right. What are they in the NCAA tournament?
Something like that.
Okay.
I can see you. I can see you made a lot of brackets.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Oakland Grizzlies up beats.
Man.
The head of the SEC says that they don't think that these small conference teams can get beat, and then Oakland beats Kentucky. SEC goes 0 for 3 in the first round. So anyway,
it was very, very disappointing for me to see Auburn, get beat. I was really disappointed.
So, all right, some great swimming tonight. We'll go over team scores tomorrow and get ready for the third of 4 days. So,
all right, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Bill.
We are out of here.